What up, what up, what up, peoples? We back in action.
Yo, yo,
What's good?
How was y'all week? Day?
chilling.
It's been
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Good
Yeah.
weekend. Good weekend.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what you did, Eric?
It was good. Good. Solid. Solid. Good. Productive. Made a lot of money over the weekend, so it was good.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, I'm not gonna,
Gotta get this money. I got
I
nine
ain't gonna
kids to
keep
feed.
it long now. All right. But we got some good juicy topics for y'all. Thank y'all for pushing them in. But the first one I wanted to talk about, because I've been trolling this too. I've been looking at it. It's Tory Lane's. New evidence have emerged with Tory Lanes, y'all. Whew. Now, the lady here, which is Megan's friend Kelsey, is now coming forward that she had a part in this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say nothing the first time, disappeared from the case when it was first issued out, and everything was just pointed towards Tory Lanez. So y'all seen the videos, y'all seen the Snapchat posts, the Instagram posts, and all of that. What do y'all think about this new evidence? And I also have a follow up question too. So what do y'all think about this new evidence and what's going on now?
You want me to go first, Arthur, or you?
You go first. You go first.
All right. Well, I've been saying this since the beginning. I knew for a fact that Tory Lane didn't do that bullshit.
Same.
I knew for a fact that he didn't do. I knew for a fact that Megan, and that other bitch was lying. I knew day one that they was lying.
You know, I never even seen the girl Kelsey in from the first video. Like it never dawned on me like who she was. I knew it was somebody else in a car the whole time. I never seen her. I seen when they had Megan get out the car, back up towards them or whatever. I
Right.
never seen Tori in the beginning of the video either. I never seen him at all.
But
But
was
I'm
there a security guard too involved too? Like he was trying to
Yep.
protect Megan.
he was the I think he was the driver. He was a driver guy.
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
So yeah, they back there tussling with the gun and shit. And then the gun went off and making ass. So my whole thing is with this whole situation is how all of them just pounce on Tory. And
Right.
they trying to make him a fall guy for this whole situation. And here's the other part. And me and my cousin, we got into it earlier today about this whole Tory Lane shit. Because I
Oh.
told him Tory Lane was innocent.
Mm-hmm.
I said, so you want to explain this shit to me, how Tory Lane almost got assassinated inside the prison cell a couple of hours after this evidence came out.
Right.
Oh man, it's just a complete coincidence, my ass, nigga. This ain't
Mm-mm.
no fucking coincidence. I think they had this dude on a watch
Mm-hmm.
the whole time since he was in prison, just in case a new evidence come out. If we get the call, take him out.
Mm.
Mm. So he was a
That's
bounty
how I'm
hunter.
looking at it.
They put a bounty on his head.
Yeah, they put a bounty on his head, but hey, I, I mean, it really don't fucking matter because the dude who they got to do it, he's serving a life sentence.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't even give a shit.
Yo, so he don't really give a shit. So it don't really mean shit to him. Like, yeah, I don't care. Just put some money on my books.
I
You
was
know
just
what I'm
gonna
saying?
say he probably paid in commissary.
Yeah. So they just put some. He's like, man, just put like a year worth of commissary on my books. My life or put a life sentence on there, and hey, I'll take care of it. So they've been watching this dude since the beginning, and they set this brother up, and now all of a sudden y'all feel a guilty conscience, and now y'all want to come out and say something. But now this man here, was damn near in the hospital fighting for his life. He got stabbed in the face. He got stabbed in the stomach. Like they say, his lungs collapsed. Like
Mm-hmm.
Tory got pretty fucked up in jail. He got pretty fucked up. But you know the other thing about this whole situation, I brought this to my cousin's attention. I
Like
said,
before you say that, I just
"Oh,
wanted to
go
say
ahead."
when you said that he got messed up, like basically they had a hit out for him. But
Yeah,
you know who's gonna stop all that? His dad. Everybody better pay attention to his dad for real. That man is out there advocating for his son, bro. Like since day one, he said his son didn't do it. So
yeah, yeah.
just peep game, just peep game. My fault. Go ahead, Eric.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You sure right. He's the main one at that time. He's like, yeah, man, my son didn't do that. But I said this before, and this is, and I'm gonna say it right off the bat. I ain't never liked the Megan Fox. I
You
don't
ain't
like
Megan
her.
good.
I, huh?
You saying
Megan,
Megan Fox?
I, bro, yeah, fuck, man, Megan, god damn it.
Yeah, yeah.
get
You know what you you know, make
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I from the beginning, I never really liked her because she just gave me hyena vibes, and she's a dirty ass hyena for letting this man go down for this shit.
I just don't
Her and
understand
her little friend. So,
jumping on him like that.
so now I'm looking at this chick like, okay, now you can't be trusted at all. So any
Mm-mm.
dude that gets with this chick now, I'm gonna be looking at you real funny style. How you gonna trust this shit? She'll be the one set your ass up.
Mm-hmm.
She can't be trusted. But yeah, yeah, man, this shit here, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Now let me throw on my conspiracy hat. Now,
Ooh, I love a
if
good
I throw
conspiracy.
on yeah, now if I throw on my conspiracy hat, I think the record labels had something to do with this shit.
Of course, of
Yeah,
course.
I said it. I said it. Yeah, I think y'all motherfuckers up on the Megan had something to do with this shit. Hey man, come on, man. You
They
mean to
do.
tell me this? Yeah,
Kelsey son disappeared randomly, and she was protected. Who the fuck
yeah,
is she protected from? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Just
So
automatically dismissed from the case. She ain't got nothing to say no more, and she got full protection. Now she coming out of, bruh. I'm with you when you're right, Eric. Mm-hmm.
yeah, see this motherfucker, and then I'm looking at the court. Like, how did the court not find any residue, gun residue, on Tory at all? There's no gun residue on him whatsoever. So how was he with a trigger man?
There's no evidence that that was even his gun. He touched the gun and none of that bullshit. There's
None
no.
of that. So you people been covering this shit up. See, I said this before. I brought this to my cousin. I said, now you my cousin, and I love you to death. Let's say you in this situation,
Oh
and
shit.
let's say you come to me and say, Eric, I didn't have nothing to do this. I go and look at the evidence, and I'm like, okay, well his prints ain't on the gun. There's no gun residue. So y'all set my cousin up. All right. So, cuz, how you want me to handle this?
Mm.
Oh well. I just want you. I said, let me tell you something. If I find out they trying to put you in jail, heads will roll, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Now, see, you don't want me to take it the other step where I just walk into the goddamn room where all these motherfuckers at and just roll a grenade up under the table. Now, see, I'd be wrong if I did some shit like that. I'd be dead wrong if I just do some shit like that. But see, it's time for these people to start waking up. We got to stop letting these people just get away with setting up innocent people and think
Mm-hmm.
that this shit is fucking cool. But then when somebody go post on y'all ass, oh, I don't know why he did. Yeah, we know why he did it, motherfucker. We know
I am
why.
going to tell you, Megan and her little friend is going to have a rude awakening when that evidence get pushed back that Tori didn't do that shit.
Oh yeah,
Like, if she's gonna, bro, you
this
talking
career
about
ended shit.
right the quickest one hit wonder ever? Okay, now that's
Yeah,
going to be a conspiracy story right there. Watch.
yeah. You know another thing, Pooh? Let's just say your friend shot this gun off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're a multi-millionaire. You got all types of connections. So why would y'all go through so much trouble to set this one dude up when y'all can just make this shit disappear overnight?
Bro, my thing is, if it was an accident, bro, why are you dragging it so long? It was
Yeah,
an accident. Go to the fucking hospital. Y'all go talk the shit out. Y'all supposedly friends. Remember, she had an interview and she did a podcast that her and Tori was best friends or whatever. So if y'all supposedly friends, why the fuck y'all couldn't just talk the shit out and just be done with the shit?
man, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
It's insane. It's
But
insane.
this is how these people get down. And my cousin brought up this too.
They
Oh no, go
want
ahead. Go ahead.
they want to see a black brother go down. That's what I said that shit. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm
New
gonna
nigga of the month.
I'm gonna take it down.
Yep.
They want
New
to
nigga
see
of the month.
a black man go down. Somebody who flashy or whatever the world will miss. Like, don't think of this just one of them distractions and shit. Y'all need to really pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And see, this make me think, okay, well, if y'all set him up, who else y'all done set up?
Mm.
Who else y'all done set up? Remember now, did Tari B say, yeah, I set niggas up?
Mm.
Did she come out and say that? See, now I'm looking at all these people. I'm looking at all these goddamn female rappers funny style. I don't trust none of y'all on none of this shit y'all say or do. I think all of y'all are grinding.
That just don't make no sense, bro.
Ain't no way in hell if one of my crew gets shot and I'm a multi-millionaire and we go through all this trouble just to put this one guy in jail. If I'm a multi-millionaire, I'm like, nah, man, he ain't get shot. They be like,
But
well, we heard a gunshot. No, you ain't hear shit. He didn't get shot at all.
that was just it. I don't know what it was. It probably some
Nah,
fireworks.
bruh. And it wasn't a life threatening. It wasn't a life threatening, gunshot. He got
Right.
shot in
Like
the fucking leg.
It
she
look. It's kind of something about a warning shot.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep. That's why she didn't have to have no surgery or recovery or nothing like that. Because
Yeah.
bitch, that first bullet is what y'all have like I don't have guns or whatever. Some people have like the first three bullets is a warning shot, or however you set the shit up is a warning shot. What but
But it
I
says she got shot in the foot. So
yeah.
my thing of
Yeah.
it is like, if she got shot in the foot, where's the bullet holes and where's the wounds at for the foot?
It's not. Yeah.
We ain't seen no pictures of that. They might have
Yep.
shown it in the media, but if her foot should be walking, her foot should be like in a boot or something. She should not be walking straight.
Hey,
On
hey,
top
you
of
own the song.
I
Yep.
was just gonna say, on top of that, she's still performing, right? She's still
Yeah, she's
performing
still performing,
all that shit.
trying to live
Mm-hmm.
her life.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
wasn't she looking good at that at Kamala Harris presidential event?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looked like she had no foot injury then, that is she?
Mm-hmm.
Wear all that high heels and shit.
Fucking
Mm-hmm.
lying bitch.
That is crazy. You know what else? I'm gonna give y'all a little plot twist real quick, right? So the friend she been hiding, right? I'm pretty sure Megan had something to do with her hiding. You know what I'm saying? But the whole issue, how it happened, is that Kelsey and Megan got into it because Megan was basically being a pimp out here, got more niggas than Kelsey do.
Right.
So what the fuck that got to do with Tory Lanez?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Was it that Megan and Tory was doing some shit and Kelsey liked him, or you know what I'm saying? But still, at the end of the day, however you try to make that shit make sense, what the fuck they got to do with Tory, and why is he in jail and not none of you crazy motherfuckers?
Yeah.
I I could think conspiracy wants a thing. I think what Kelsey really wanted was the money that Tory has, because I don't think Kelsey had that the value of a man when it comes to like Tony Lanez. So, and he's a rapper. He's a on his way up to success as a rapper. He got very good songs. You know what I'm saying? So he's a rapper and a singer. So he was on his way to the top.
Mhm.
And I guess that, you know, when she sees Megan now, you can call it petty, you can call it jealousy. There could be so many different places. Now, if I was Tori, I don't know. This is just me personally. You know, if I was Tony or Tori, as I were, I would just like, hey, I'll let him fight this off. You know what I'm saying? Especially if somebody fighting your house. Could it happen at his house? They could have just like, hey, y'all gonna have to break that shit up. Ain't no violence in my house. Especially the black man. You know what I'm saying? And you a black man, you got so much violence in your house. You know what I mean? Neighborhood, especially white neighborhood, will call the police right away. And they say, oh, you got a nice mansion. And you a black man, violence, guns, or a gunshot, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna take you in. We're gonna get some of this money. So he didn't think about that too. And here's another thing: where's the surveillance?
The only one they got is with her getting out the car, backing up towards the police officer. That's like literally the only one that you see online that keep getting replayed.
Well, I got that part. I'm talking about like, did the whole incident happen at the house before they
No,
left?
no, they was in the car. They were in the car leaving. I think if I'm not mistaken, Kylie's party or some shit like that.
No,
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is like, well, I get the car thing. I get the car incident. We all saw that. But I'm saying like, did it whole started before they into the car? Cause they was leaving the party. They was heading towards the party.
no, they were leaving the party.
Or they was leaving the party.
Yeah, they were leaving the party from Kylie's house. I guess Kylie told them, hey, man, I ain't trying to have all that. So they got in the car. I don't know where they were going, but they got in a car. You see the black Escalade that's
I
in
saw
the...
the black Escalade. I thought it happened like, I thought they was going to the party. I didn't know they was leaving from the party. Okay, then I
Yeah,
guess
no, they were
that's
leaving.
that theory just scratched off.
Mhm.
Okay. So if they were leaving toward the party, even if so, I wouldn't say a goddamn thing. I'll let them two argue that shit and let them two have it. Because he had nothing to do with that. I don't know he was trying to be the peacemaker or anything like that. But even if so, if there's no gun, it gotta be some surveillance inside that vehicle.
I think it got so heated, like between Kelsey and Megan. And yeah, like you said, Tori was probably trying to be the peacemaker and try to grab the gun from Megan or whoever grabbed the shit, you know. And I think he tried to stop her. But I never really heard in all these videos that I seen, I never heard or seen a video of Tori's
Being
his
abuser.
response. No, his response to the video. Like ever since the video came out, he was roped off. You didn't get his side of the story or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see no videos or nothing like that surfacing. They trying to silence that man and take him out.
It's a setup from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to put my money on it, I think Megan, I think Kelsey, and I think everybody in that house playing that shit.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the route I'm gonna go. I give you a prime example. If this happened to any of my motherfucking friends, and my friend tells me, "Hey man, I didn't have anything to do with this shit," and then you get to court and they offer you the plea deal, and you don't take the plea deal, they offered Tory a plea deal for like 30 some years, I think. And he didn't take the plea deal. Like, yo, man, I can't do this shit.
No,
So
that's
he
see.
didn't take the yeah. So that's a red flag in itself. And I find out that you ain't gonna take that plea deal. He's like, nah, man, I ain't do this shit. All right. So I'm gonna do my own investigation. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be a baseball bat wrapped in some barbed wires. And I'm gonna get the motherfucking answers.
But see, Tori do have. He got that. He not like a Pookie and Ray Ray out here.
Yeah,
They say, I ain't do that shit. Nigga, yes you did. Whatever. We see your rap sheet. You going to take these 30 years. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Tori got money. He has lawyers. He got his fucking dad advocating and shit. That's why he like, I ain't do this shit. I'm not doing 30 years because if he would have took them 30 years, boom, it would have been roped off, case closed. They ain't even gonna open the shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
I,
that's what's called a plea deal. It's called an offering. They're not going to like
but
move the case forward.
I'm saying that like nobody's gonna look deeper into it. Sorry, I should have said it like that. Nobody's ever gonna look deeper into the shit. Like, man, I know
Hey.
for a fact that
Mhm.
Tory ain't do shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing that he did with my brother. All evidence then point towards him. Even witnesses couldn't identify him. Took it to trial, or they gave him 5 years, and he was like, "No, I ain't do the shit." Came back, bro. Skipped so many years. Got 30 years. 30 years.
Mm.
Roped off.
Mm.
Hey, Eric,
Yo.
do you know what this movie remind me of? You ever watched the movie called Hurricane
Yeah, I
with
seen it.
Denzel Washington?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Does that kind of remind you of this a little bit?
Yeah, it does.
You know what I'm saying? And all these years, he didn't take the plea deal. They show him that, hey, the white man's unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
And they trying to like, do you recognize this person? Like he didn't say anything. He can't remember. And they tried everything, and they still pinned him. But years go by later, and he got. I mean, after prison, after he got released from prison, it was still a sad tragedy end what happened to him. But but at the end, he got out free, and they said the judge said something about this is not about racism. I can't recall, but I have to look to the movie. But this is about the system that needs to be some type of proper proceedings. So I guess they say I'm talking about he needed to do the proper proceedings right, then he'll be free. So like, wait a minute, what happened to the proper proceeding when he was in there for 20 some odd years? The man was a light heavyweight champion, and you took that belt away. Now back in technology, we get it. Back in technology wasn't advanced back then, but now we got so much advantage. Like, where's the evidence in that vehicle? I know there's some evidence. I know there's footage. That's our word.
They covered it up.
I'm so upset right now.
Yeah, they covered it up.
Yeah, I know there's footage inside that vehicle somewhere. If I'm the judge, if this is just me, I can't be black. I can't go on one side, be the black side, on one side I'm representing for the white side or the brown side, whatever. I have to be fair. I have to be equal. I have to be fair and impartial at the same point in time. But if I was the judge, if I was the lawyer, where's that footage inside that vehicle? There is no way in God's green earth that all these luxuries, all these Escalades or whatever, limousine company, you mean to tell me you have no footage for the driver to protect himself for his job and for others? There's no footage at all? That's some BS. BS.
Well, hey.
I think the legal team has not done the job pretty well. This is just me. I don't know. But it's just me. I think the legal team just failed me. Because there's no way that he would have no evidence of anything and still plead guilty. That means they had to try even harder. If I'm his legal team, if I was his legal team, he's paying me very well, I will do whatever it takes to get him out of prison and show his proof. That's my job.
Hold on. Pause now. Nope. You said you go. Hold on now, nigga. You said you gonna do whatever it takes.
If I'm the lawyer.
Wait a minute now. You said you gonna do whatever it takes now.
Oh.
You know where I'm going with this, nigga.
Okay, man. Wait a minute now. Before we even go that far.
Pull it back just a little bit.
Push it before we go that far.
Cause see, when you say whatever it takes, that's the one thing
now hold on. This ain't no fucking movie like we see goddamn what Disney watching and Julia Roberts.
Oh,
Not like that now.
okay now. Cause see, I'm that
Okay.
whatever it takes, nigga.
I forgot what the movie called. God damn it, that's gonna pop in
Hey,
my head. But you know what I'm talking about. I ain't going that
I,
far.
I know what you're talking about. Cause see, I'm that whatever it takes, nigga.
Yeah, I know
See,
you is, but I'm
yeah.
talking
See
about
me.
I'm talking about in a legal perspective, man. I ain't going that far.
Oh, okay. Cause see me, I listen. Make it
I'm
listen,
I'm talking
listen.
about like there have to be a regulation. I'm talking about there
Two,
have to be
two,
laws, sections that
listen.
saying this.
Two,
I need to
two of
get
them
the tech.
motherfuckers gonna be tied up, and I'm gonna treat
Yeah.
them. Two of them motherfuckers gonna be tied up. I'm gonna treat them just like the last of us. When
No, I don't
Joe
know
had
about
them
that, bro.
motherfucker tied up in the motherfucker, Joe had them motherfucker tied up. He said, where's the little girl at? I'm gonna point to the map, and it better be at the same location as the other dude did. Other motherfucker pointed to the map, got rid of his ass. He's like, wait a minute, man. He told you what you wanted to know. Yeah, I believe him.
I ain't trying to go that far, bro. I ain't trying to go that far. That's not the
Hey
way I
man,
want to go to. But
hey
I'm
man.
just talking about like putting
He
all the
said
I ain't
money.
he
gonna be the
and that he gonna fight for his client if he know for a fact that his client
hey
is just
listen,
not out here.
listen, man. They gonna set this man up. So you think it's cool to go out here and set people up? Okay, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Since you
Right?
like to
Mhm.
set people up, well, I'm gonna set you up. Hey,
Not my client.
hey, hey, listen. Hey, listen, listen. This is what's gonna go down. Either you gonna come clean, or you gonna find yourself on a shipping container to North Korea. What you want?
Oh dang.
Know what you want? You want to be free in these good states and come clean and let my boy Tory out, or do you want to be on that shipping container in North Korea with some chopsticks stuck up your ass? Which one you want?
Mm-mm-mm.
See, they want to play these games and set innocent people up on this gangster shit, but when the shit start to get gangster on your ass, now you're
That man gonna have to get time served. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Y'all taking him from his money. Y'all taking from his lifestyle. Don't he got I'm not mistaken. Don't he got kids? Tori has a child out here, I believe. I think.
They tried to have
Uh,
this man killed.
I don't think he
That's the
has
part I'm
kids.
tripping on.
Bruh.
I don't think he
Like
has kids. I don't think so.
they
Oh,
tried to have this man killed. That lets me know right there and then there's a lot more to this story than what y'all trying to hide. I think it goes a lot deeper than Megan getting shot. I think
yeah.
it's a whole deeper story. Cause ain't nowhere in here you find some evidence out and then a couple of hours later he gets stabbed in jail. Come
Bro,
on, man.
I think he got attacked when he first got in there too.
Probably have.
Probably did.
Probably have.
I think it was something like that. I don't want to misquote, but if I do come across it again, I'm gonna send it to y'all because I think he was definitely attacked.
Mm,
Um, hmm. Okay.
yeah,
Good
that's just crazy.
thing. I'm just gonna say, good thing that brother ain't died from this. You know what I'm saying? I hope he get out.
I mean, I hope he survive. I hope they would get out. Number one and number two. I hate to say this. I mean, I hate to say it, but I hope making a stallion, not making good, making a stallion.
Yeah, Megan
Uh,
Stallion.
yeah, she hope she get the price that she supposed to be paid with, man. Because this ain't right. This ain't right at
No.
all. But
Mm-mm.
two wrong don't make it right, though. I don't want to be over. I don't want to judge everybody, but you know,
Some type of justice needs to be served.
yes.
Yeah, you know they're gonna come out with a sob story for her.
And I guarantee you they ain't gonna probably do shit to Megan.
Oh,
Yeah,
who?
man.
Yes, but Tory, he has one son.
Yeah,
He
I
had one
thought he
son.
had a son.
Hey man,
Yeah.
get that man home to his son. He got a son to raise.
I'm saying y'all taking him from his family, his work, his job. Man, come on, man. Y'all just want
Man,
that man.
I just never seen anybody go through this much trouble to frame somebody.
They
I, I
they dragging the shit is what's pissing me off.
like they went through a lot to frame this dude. Like they try like there's no gun residue. That like none of it. There's no evidence leading to this man that he had anything to do with that gun going on. And I mean, like they just put it all on him. So that tells me it's a lot more to this story than what people like. Like I say, man, y'all lucky this shit that happened to one of my friends. Cause I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
As you
Heads
should.
will roll, nigga.
As you should. Because the people just gonna keep getting away with shit like this here.
Yeah, yeah. This
Uh,
ain't the first. This ain't the first motherfucker that got. There's a lot
yeah.
of other music artists on got.
So here's my thing though. I know Iggy and Tori dated. You know, I don't know how long, but I know there was a short brief, right? Now, maybe my timeline is off, but if they two dated, broke up, and then Megan and Iggy were friends, and then Megan went with Tori. Now Iggy used to date or dated a basketball star. What's his name? It was a Laker. He was a Laker. I can't remember his Nick something. And so I don't know what happened, but was she jealous of this person? I mean, like, where's their relationship right now? Like Iggy and
Who?
Megan.
Whose relationship?
Megan and Iggy. What's their relationship right now?
Wait, who Egan? Who
Yeah,
that?
who you talking about? Who that?
Iggy. Remember Iggy was a part of it too?
Iggy.
Yes, Iggy Azalea.
Oh, Iggy Azalea.
Yeah.
No, she don't have anything to do with this.
Yeah, she was part of the some type of she wrote a I think she wrote a letter for some recommendation on his behalf and what happened.
Oh no, I'm not following. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I didn't hear it.
Maybe I'm probably wrong. Maybe I got the timeline wrong, but maybe I got the people wrong. But I heard something about she wrote a letter to the recommended to the judge saying this is what happened. I might look too deeper on that one.
You might be on to something.
Last
You
time I
might.
heard about Iggy Azalea is that she did an apology to Snoop Dogg for saying something racist or whatever. That's the last time I heard from her.
Shit, last time I heard from her when she got booed off stage.
Yeah, that's from that
And
remark.
T.I. was like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna sign you off. Cause remember, T.I. is to sign her up. And you know, she was on pop and then next thing we know what happened on stage. She was like, I'm like on stage, like, God damn, they just booed her off.
It's crazy because I like Iggy.
I used to like Iggy. I thought Iggy was on the come. I thought she would be the next white female rapper. I'm like, okay, all right, Iggy, show some little sister something.
Wait, she ain't white.
She's Australian white.
Yeah. She's Australian, but she's not white.
She is white. She's blonde white, Australian.
No. All right. Okay. I'm gonna change it up a little bit because they got my girl looking a hot mess right now. And
Shit.
Let me come back on camera real quick. Now I don't appreciate this because I'm a 90s baby, okay? And I grew up listening to her, okay? Why they got Keisha Cole out here looking like this? Why they messed up Keisha Cole like that? So she's in the little tabloid, so whatever you call it. Keisha Cole's butt pad slips out on stage and 50 Cent loses it and tells everybody they fired. Look at my girl.
Oh yeah.
Now, I'm gonna say Keisha Cole is still a beautiful lady. She's not one of them ladies that come out here and then she got a whole bunch of surgery. She look different like Kim. I still love Kim, but like Kim, she never went undergo like too much of that surgery. But
Never went under the knife.
yeah, she I don't know. I don't appreciate how they doing my girl Keisha like this, but I want to see what the backlash is going. What she gonna say and what's really gonna happen with that. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think?
I think she did it to herself on that one.
Oh
Why she
Lord.
put? Look, man. Look, I love Keisha Cole. I love Keisha Cole early in the early 2000s with Kanye West. Don't change my mind. You know what I'm saying? That's the Keisha Cole that I know. I should have cheated. I mean, the girl can sing, but she can't sing. But she can put some feelings out there to the song. I can feel them.
She
That's
can sing.
yeah. Well, that's debatable. It's
She
debatable.
got
I just
rhythm.
think she put some feeling to the song. That's what I like about it. But anyway, she put that shit to herself. Why would you put butt pads in it? Like, there's no point of that. Like,
Well,
I I,
her
I just
dress. How you call those people? The stylist. The stylist dressed them.
yeah, but it's still your choice to wear it or not.
Mm.
I
It's
mean,
still your choice.
you can't really see a outfit malfunction when you're looking at it until you actually put the shit on and try to perform. Maybe in like during training or practicing or whatever, they didn't have no malfunction with her outfit. Or she got on stage hooting and
Well,
hollering.
you can make a case. I get that, but at the end of the day, that's still your decision if to wear it or not. You know, I mean, that's being a performer all about. You know, but if it malfunction, it's malfunction. You know, I mean, that's the risk you're gonna have to take. You know,
Yeah, but I'm saying like she can't avoid that. If it's a wardrobe malfunction, she can't avoid that.
okay, if it's a world malfunction, that's one thing. But wearing butt pads though, that's just telling me that you just trying to be fake. What was okay? Here's my question to you, Poe. What Where's the reason why we want to wear a butt pad?
They want the BBL without actually getting the BBL and damaging their bodies.
Exactly. So why? So for her to want to damage her body and be fake, I mean, she only going out with marry one dude. So who's she trying to impress?
She want to look good. That's what she doing.
Keisha Cole ain't got a bad body though.
She really don't. I
Don't.
mean, wait, but hold on, wait a minute.
She's got a nice body.
Hold on. You're right. Yes, but hold on. So you mean tell me before when you got married, what made you decide that you want to have your BBL? That man loved you before you put that butt pad on. What would he love you the same when you put your butt pad or have a BBL?
But see, with that, you're thinking a little bit too much into it. It's not. It's when it comes to her and what she want to wear. It's not about him. It's about her. She's a performer. She want to look a certain way when she goes out on the stage. And the fact that she has like a wardrobe malfunction, like I said, it's not something that she can like control or whatever. If she want her booty to be looking popping one day, then fine, let it be popping. Kudos to her.
All right, well that's fine. That's her choice. Yes, that's her choice. But my people still love her before they have the BBL or before having the butt pad.
It don't matter. It's what she wants to wear. The
Man,
way she
she
looks
gonna
at
lose
her.
a whole lot of she gonna lose a whole lot of
Okay,
fans. I'm
hey,
telling you.
she's got to compete with the Megan Stallions. She's got to
Right.
compete with the Cardi B's. She's got to compete with uh
The
shit.
look,
What's
everything.
what's the other female? God damn it, I can't think of her name. Fuck, it'll come to me.
Well,
But
you got Megan, Cardi, you got
me,
Nicki Minaj coming
yeah,
up there.
Nicki Minaj, yeah, Sexy Red. Yeah, when you got all these chicks you got to compete with, yeah,
Wait,
it kind of does something to your image.
And
okay.
then imagine if you
Hold on.
are going after like Megan or Nicki or whatever, and then you come out, you feel like you don't look like, oh shit, I ain't got no big booty or whatever the case may be. People may say that, but she's probably looking at it in a different way.
Okay, I hear what y'all saying, but let's put it to the let's. I'm gonna put this like what y'all just said, right? I'm gonna put more deep, right? So I get about the Nicki, but Nicki, Keisha Cole's, Beyonce. Well, first of all, nobody can touch Beyonce. Let's be realistic. Nobody ain't gonna touch Beyonce, so I don't know what Kish Cole gonna think about getting her a butt pad.
I mean, the Beyonce still got some
So,
certain that she done too, so she ain't off
so
the
who's
lick.
I'm saying who's her competition?
All of them. Speaking from a female's point of view, all of the females are in competition with the next female, regardless if they're friends or whatever the case may be. You won't come out there and look and be like, oh, I just performed after Beyonce. Girl, you did your thing, but I still want to look like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still Keisha Cole.
Like, do it on the song. Don't try to beat anybody else. I mean, look, you ain't gonna compete. Look.
All right.
I'll say Kish Cole. You're not gonna compete
Go
against
ahead.
Chelsea Red because it's a young people's game now. You ain't gonna compete that no more. Not in this generation. Not right now. Maybe back in early 2000. Okay, then you can make a case there. But right now, you ain't gonna beat Sexy Red. You ain't gonna beat Icy Spice, Ice Spice, whatever her name is. Um, you
Yeah,
ain't
but
gonna
they
beat what's
falling off.
yeah. You ain't gonna beat Cardi B. Even Cardi B ain't making rap since like almost 10 years ago. You know, you ain't gonna beat that.
But see, you're also sounding a little hypocritical about what you're saying because
Well,
you're saying that she looks good. She don't have to do anything with her body. Then you're saying that she's not gonna be sexy red. She's not gonna be Beyonce. She's not gonna. I
well,
get it, that's a young person's thing,
I
but
don't want to sound like that. And yes, I hear you. That I hear you. I don't want to sound like that, but I hear you. But that's just how music goes now.
it ain't about music.
I mean, I'm just saying that. I'm just saying this how music is right now, and I don't think a lot of people want to listen to R&B like we used to listen to. Now everything's about rap and sex selling. That's pretty much it as of right now.
Again, you're getting off topic a little bit. That has nothing to do with the wardrobe or nothing.
Okay, all right, I'm all right. So even if so, what was her purpose is to wear a butt pad just to impress who the fans? I'm not impressed. Are you okay? Pooh, let me ask you this question: were you impressed when you saw the butt pads?
I didn't know that it was butt pass until I just seen this video.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying to you. I want you to ask you, in your opinion, if you was in a concert with Keisha Cole and you saw the butt pads shown out, what would your action would be?
I'll have to tell her on the slide. I have to tell her. If I'm performing with her, you think I'm gonna be the one that's being like in the raft of all that? And I'm Keisha Cole's performer? She probably come drag me down. Nobody said anything, even though it's really not my fault. But I'm gonna look out for you.
As a fan, if you're in a concert,
A fan, if I'm performing with her wardrobe stylist, somebody in the back, I'll let her know. I
okay.
like Keisha Cole. I like
I
Keisha.
never say I like Keisha Cole too, but I don't like her wearing a butt pad. There's no reason to.
You
The
That's
little
fair.
built
okay?
pad she is.
You know, let me tell you something.
That's
You right about the whole she don't really need to wear the butt pad. But see, here's the thing about this whole situation. We got a lot of people that ain't fucking talented. Let I'm finna go there. A lot of these artists, a lot of these artists ain't shit. If we took a comparison between the 80s and the 90s, they most of these artists cannot compete. Period. So they gotta come up with this always talking about sex, over sexualizing it, making it make it somehow they're talented than the other person, which in reality they are not. A lot of these artists ain't that fucking talented. So
Okay, I agree with that.
she's got yeah. So she's got a since Keisha Cole, she really ain't a really hot singer. She don't
Right.
really have any really big new hits. So she's got to do whatever she can to make herself look more attractive than everybody else. That's
mm-hmm,
what the whole butt plants is about.
mm-hmm,
Now,
mm-hmm.
I agree with you. She don't need it, but she feels like she's got to compete with all these other celebrities, which she don't because none of these motherfuckers are talented. Sexy
Right.
Red ain't talented. That bitch
No.
ain't got no talent. Icy Spice ain't got no fucking talent.
but right, but
These
nowadays
bitches,
people are,
yo, none of these bitches ain't got fucking talent. They just a bunch of over sexualized motherfuckers. Cause all they talk about is sex. They don't
Yep.
talk about anything else but sex.
And what they
That's
do
it.
with it and what they wouldn't do with a nigga.
That's
yeah.
it. They are not that. Let's just keep it real. They will never reach the status of a Beyonce.
Right.
Never.
Right.
They don't put it like if you come up how we all came up listening to Keisha Cole and she made an imprint on us as if today in 2025 we can still go back and be like, this my song that Keisha Cole made. I'm still gonna play this shit, bumping down the street, whether it's 2025, 2026, 2030. She's still gonna be played. These new artists right now, you can hear Ice Spice right now. She do some fucked up shit. She'll be a one hit wonder so quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
these people are not that talented. And you know these young cats trying to make it seem like that this generation is more talented than the old generation. I said, bro, let me tell you something.
hmm.
This generation is trash. 90%, or 90%. I was like, I don't care about your fucking feelings. Fuck your feelings. 90% of these motherfucking artists are trash on the female side and on the men's side. All of them are trash. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now, I can't think of one hit that just like made me just be like, you know what, that was a shit. In the past 5 years, I can't think of one artist that had dropped some serious shit that just kept my mind occupied. Other than maybe Chris Brown.
Oh, I'm about to say, bro,
Other than maybe
you
Chris
about to
Brown.
get
But
roasted now.
but see, here's the thing: Chris Brown ain't a part of that 90% of trash. Kendrick Lamar ain't a part of that 90% of trash.
Pause. I want you to elaborate that. Please elaborate that, please.
What you mean?
Like 90% trash. What you talking about trash?
He ain't part of that 90% of the trash.
Okay. I thought you talking about his songs 90% trash. Okay.
No, no, he's
Okay.
not. No, Chris Brown, Usher still putting out good music. Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, these people are not a part of the 90% of trash. There's a lot of artists out there that are fucking these motherfuckers, man. I seen a motherfucker. Who was that motherfucker that made a song? And he was marching in that slut walk. And he had on an outfit, a Superman outfit saying Super Saver Ho.
Who? Um,
What?
Go and look that shit up. When I seen that motherfucker wearing that shit, I lost all respect for hip hop. All of it. That ruined the fuck out of me. I said, man, I can't respect none of you niggas no more.
The only person
None of
I
you
know
niggas.
say Captain Saberho was. You said you should Captain Saberho or Super Saberho?
This motherfucker had on a suit that said Super Saver Ho. And he
yeah.
was marking, he was in that super slut walk.
Are you
They had
talking
a,
about um
I know
it shit
one
was a
was.
while ago. But
It was.
that shit had me fucked up. I said, wait a minute, that's who? I said, oh hell no. I lost all respect. And DMS was calling that out when he was still alive. He said, man, all you motherfuckers trash. And I agree with him. It's a lot of trash rap. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I had the money, I would take all the underground rappers and I would make them motherfuckers mainstream as much as possible. And all these motherfuckers that are mainstream, I will burn they shit to the ground. Guarantee. If I get them underground niggas to come up, oh, them underground niggas would destroy these rappers. Period. These motherfuckers are not talented at all. They just keep
well,
dropping bullshit after bullshit.
Well, just
I
because they
think
talent
that
doesn't mean they can sell records too. That's the other thing people
Say
got.
what?
You could be an artist, but still
Ho- oh,
just be a true artist doesn't mean you can also sell records too.
Okay, so you mean to tell me if I take the underground niggas who sell records,
Nope.
500,000 to hold on now, 500,000 to a million records underground with
Oh, it's possible.
no, hold
It's
on
possible.
now, hold on, listen to what I'm saying. I'm talking about with no promotion from the radio. or the internet, but they dominate, and people hear that music all over the world. So you mean to tell me that these niggas are better than the mainstream? The mainstream just pumps they shit up. They're not talented. We know this for a fact. Because if
Well,
we put some, I'm trying to tell you, if we put some of these niggas on the ground in front of these niggas, they will get destroyed.
right.
Remember what KRS once said in that documentary? Remember what he said? He said, listen, all you niggas at the top, I got a rap song to battle you. If you come for me, I got a rap song to battle you. And I guarantee you it'll destroy your fucking career. And I ain't saying not one of them niggas at the mainstream stepped to that nigga once. Not one. I ain't saying one yet. And he made it perfectly. He said, yeah, that shit'll destroy your career. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. Your boy Drake really didn't survive that destruction that Kendrick Lamar gave his ass.
Yes, I
Oh,
agree
he
with
destroyed
that.
his ass.
I gave
Bro,
him
he
72 hours to
handed
respond
it to
back.
his dad, like,
He
bruh.
gave it to his ass. And Kendrick Lamar is from the underground. That
Yeah,
nigga wasn't playing. Like, what the fuck with
He
Drake?
said,
See,
this
Drake, see,
try to come for me?
man, Drake, you know who Drake is? Drake is a pretty boy.
Drake is an
That's
actor.
all
He
Drake.
played from
Drake is a
Degrassi.
pretty boy. Drake ain't gonna step to nobody. You think if Kendrick Lamar, if Drake stepped to Kendrick Lamar, you think Kendrick Lamar ain't gonna get that man that work?
I
Like
already knew.
these motherfuckers soft, bro.
Now,
Nah, bro.
I'm kind of pissed off
But
because I actually like Drake, but when he came for one of the goats out here, I was like, bro,
Yeah, bro. Yeah, what was he thinking? Now, don't get me wrong. Drake do got some hits that I like. He got some
yeah,
solid good hits, but at the
yeah,
same time, he's a soft, pretty boy going for a hardcore nigga.
mm-hmm.
mhm.
That was the issue right there. You should have stayed in your fucking lane.
That's what I'm saying. People don't take him seriously enough as the level of Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Because they see him as a pretty boy or a past actor or whatever. You a clown to them. You know what I'm saying?
And
And
then
then
you don't write your own shit. Like DMX called that shit out a couple years ago. He said, "Listen, man, if you can't write your own shit, you don't need to be saying it."
he even said it in his song. He's like,
Yeah.
damn, nigga, what's one more quote for us? Listen,
Yeah. If
that
you can't write it, you don't need to be saying it.
Well,
who
you
that
got some rappers do have a lot of ghostwriters. Now,
that
like,
Yeah,
not
a lot
gonna
of them
lie.
do.
I don't believe Kendrick Cole. I don't believe not Kendrick Cole. Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. I don't believe they don't have no ghostwriters every now and then. I believe that somebody can help them write the lyrics every now and then. But Drake definitely have a lot of ghostwriters for sure. A
we
whole
already know Wayne is one of them. So like,
look. You say Little Wayne?
yeah, Wayne be writing for him too.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Wayne's has a lot of ghostwriters. I'm like, wait a minute now.
Oh no, I ain't say all that. Let me put
All right.
words in my mouth.
Okay.
But y'all know this remind me of that little kid that tried to come out and say he the best R&B person out here, and everybody bashed him. Like he got a nice song out. I gotta find it again. A little young dude or whatever. The song is a little catchy, you know. But I'm like, what is wrong with y'all coming out here and saying that y'all basically the GOAT of the OGs? How, bro? How are you coming out here suppressing fucking R. Kelly and all this shit? Now I know R. Kelly he did what he did, but he still got some motherfucking hits out there. I don't give a damn.
People still listen to it.
Hey,
Right.
man,
He
did,
may not own them no more, but still.
hey, did somebody come for Usher not too long ago?
Yeah, it was Cisco.
No,
Oh,
not Cisco.
Yeah, it
Nah,
was Cisco.
it
Um,
might have been Cisco. No, it's another mainstream artist that came for Usher. And he tried to say Usher music is kind of whack. He ain't really got that many hits. And these motherfuckers now trying to make it seem like because we got the internet, we got social media, that somehow you are more popular than the people of the 80s and the 90s. We didn't have this technological shit back in the day. So you really can't say that you would be on top if you was in the 80s and the 90s.
yeah, you really wasn't.
yeah.
Niggas
You
spitting
really
shit.
can't say that.
Well, the only two artists I know Cisco was one. They was back and forth. The only thing I could probably can think of another artist that go trying to get Usher back in his time, back in his prime, was Genuine. That's the only
Nah,
two. That's the
this
only
was
two. Like
recent.
recent, like years, like 5 years
Like
ago,
in the
something like.
last 2 to 3 years. Like this shit was recent. I can't. Yo, that's his name. The Weekend. He came for that nigga.
Wait a
Oh,
minute. Whoa, the
yeah.
weekend?
The Weekend came for that nigga.
Mm,
That's who it was. It was the Weekend. The Weekend. Yeah, man. I'm better than Usher. I'm saying, what? Hold on, bro. Because if I look at some of your music, you kind of pulling from some of Usher's shit.
Nah, he also kind of flip flop between
Yeah,
last, like he done fucked up his image, and people are kind of like second guessing it. You know what I'm saying?
had
But
that
Yeah,
wide eye. Had that wide eye. Like,
yeah, like what he
uh,
said. And
yeah,
then
nigga.
I kind of went sideways with him myself too.
speaking on the weekend, he it's up in the
Mm.
air still, but he thinking about changing his name from the weekend to something else. After he done
Man,
changed up
What
his image.
Saturday? The month? What?
some and that motherfucker went out to Usher. I said, wait a minute, hold on, bro. Usher don't really. You know what's so funny? Usher don't do it. Have y'all ever heard Usher really getting at other artists like that?
I
I
told
haven't
you
really.
Cisco. I told you that too. I could
No,
tell you what happened.
I'm talking about like right now. Now,
No.
like
Well,
I
besides
really
Chris
haven't
Brown,
heard.
besides him and Chris
Thing.
Brown got put hands on, but that was
Yeah, I
it.
don't really hear Usher really talking about other artists like that.
Me
But I
neither.
hear a lot of artists talking about him in a negative way.
Yeah.
But see, I would kind of be like Usher too. I would stay to myself because my music will speak for itself. The numbers and the analytics will speak for itself. You know what
Man,
I'm saying?
Usher got bangers for days.
Well, that's. I mean,
Bangers.
Usher's older. He's rising now. I mean, he's not like in his prime like Chris Brown is. I mean, I still listen up to this day. You know what I'm saying? But it's Chris Brown's time. It's his time to shine. And he did his time. Then it's time to pass the torch. From from Michael Jackson to Usher to Chris Brown. From to Jackson, from James Brown. You know what I'm saying? So it's that time. I guess he got that maturity coming up through. I don't think that's true about him on the weekend. You might be right, Eric. I haven't heard about that shit. You
Man,
know,
he said some
but
slick shit about Usher.
but
I was just
but
like, what?
but with him and Cisco, man, you talking about a few shit, bro. I don't know you watch. I don't think you watched. I don't think you was a fan of One System Park though. I don't think you was
It's
a
been a
fan.
while. I
Yeah, it's
watched
been
it
a
one
minute.
assistant part. Yeah,
Oh, you used to watch One System Park?
yeah, that was my shit.
I
Okay,
used
okay.
to
We're
watch
free.
that.
We're free, right? We're free, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Free and
So
AJ, yeah.
Only time that I will watch it with Free and AJ, the ones that came after, like Lil Bow Wow and whoever else.
Trash.
I
it was kind of it was kind of a little trash. It was but it was still kind of down for like AJ and Free were like they was like the OGs of it. Like that's the main reason why I watched One Six Park. After
Yeah.
that, it was kind of
look
died down. But
when the new ones came in, right? You notice like most of the videos that they would play, the shit only played for like 30 seconds. And it's like, what's the point of watching this shit? You know what I'm saying? You don't even get to see the full video. You don't even get to see no good ass interview or whatnot. They ain't have good interview like artists on there. Free and AJ had all them niggas coming out there. Like you just
Everybody.
them, come on out here. Like that was the place to go to before the awards and the Grammys and all that shit. You
mhm.
gotta watch 106 in Park to know anything. They was I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. They was better than goddamn TMZ with this shit. You know what I'm saying? They had it up close and personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mean
106
TRL?
and Park was very popular.
No, I meant TMZ.
Oh, well, there's no show with MTV called TRL. So
No, no, I'm not talking about that one.
T
okay,
TRL TRL was good, but the problem with TRL is that they didn't play enough hip hop. They didn't play enough R&B. They kind of stuck to the Backstreet Boys and the NSYNC. Like I say, I watched it both because they only played the hits with black people with R&B and hip hop unless like it was in the top 10. Now, if it
Right.
was in the top 10, it would be on their show. But 106 in Park, they played it regardless.
Mm-hmm.
It might have made the top 10, but they'll have like like a close top 10, and they'll say
For
like
people
these
who's
the
coming
guys that was
up,
outside the top 10. Yeah,
yeah, like first time I ever met Nicki Minaj on the 106 Park. Janet Jackson was in it. We talking about people who's coming up. Chris Brown, when he was coming up, see what you running. He was coming up. Dipset. Yeah, but you I don't know Dipset is, but um
Asking me if I know who these people is. You think I'm that this young? I
this
know.
nigga here,
hey, I'm just giving out there.
this nigga here, nigga. We all in the same pot, boy.
Shit, I'm just saying. But yeah, but like I said, Cisco, when he got his own solo album before Drew, I mean after Drew here, fell apart. When Cisco had his break, I never forget because he had a braid. He had one braid, side braid done, and the other one's off. For whatever. And he said something about I will shut down any R&B, including Usher. And weeks later, Usher came back. I think months after that month, Usher came. It was his second time, and he came in there. He said, "You know what? Ain't no artist gonna touch me. Not even Cisco. I don't care about his album. His album's okay, but ain't nobody can touch my album before me. I never had a group. He did. So that was kind of like a little backflash in him. So I heard Cisco ever since then. He shut that shit down. So it
You
been true for
can't
like good 4 or 5
people
years.
when you don't got the straight facts, bro. You can't come for people. Once somebody say something else and they do a response to it, and you don't say nothing else after that, he be like, "Yep, you right, you right." Yeah, shut your ass up.
But we got to talk a little bit too much. We came from Keisha Cole to now to rap, now to this. But Pooh, I got one artist that's a true artist, hasn't body shame, don't have a big booty at all, don't have no titties.
Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Who you got? Who?
I ain't about to piss you off, but I'm not trying to piss you off. That's not what I'm trying to do. But it's only one artist I can think of that's a really true artist. I'm not a fan of it, but this person didn't make good music, don't have no good body, anything like that. There's only one. Taylor Swift.
Didn't I just tell you not to
Hold
piss
on,
me off?
hold on.
I'm just saying. I hate to say it. I'm not. Look, I'm not a look,
Don't
guys.
piss
Listen,
me off.
I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift. I'm not a fan of it.
What
Wait a
are
minute.
you saying? Please allow.
Hold
No,
on,
what
you
I'm saying
saying
is like,
Taylor?
hold on, wait a minute. Let me explain. What I'm saying, because we got off subject when we're talking about Keisha Cole butt pad shit. Um, what I'm just saying is like you don't have to have butt pads and all this stuff. I mean, like it'd be cool and fun in games every now and then, but if we just showing out just like because she not shaming her body and she don't have no shame in her body. And that's one thing I give Taylor Swift credit, enough credit, because again, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. I don't like most of her songs. Some of her songs are like okayish, but I mean she draw fans, the fans love her, you know.
Let me stop you right there. Hold on. I can't. You making my blood boil. Let me
Okay,
stop.
what you disagree on, Pooh? What you
Let me
disagree?
all of it. All of it.
Bullshit.
Because listen, you're talking about, and I'm gonna take it there because this is raw and uncut. I'm gonna take it there.
Go
First of
ahead.
all, I have no issue with Taylor Swift. I have no issue with Keisha Cole. But when you throwing them two in the same category, you got to think about a whole bunch of other shit. Keisha Cole is a black African American out here. She has to compete with Cardi, Megan, uh, Nicki Minaj, all of them with the body types and whatnot. And she actually came up before all of them. She still has an image to portray. Then you coming over here talking about Taylor Swift, where she ain't got no bad body or whatever. She don't got no body. I'm just saying like that. She don't got nobody at all. Yeah, she got a pretty face or whatever the case may be. She dance however the fuck she want to dance or however the fuck she want to feel, but there's not the same. They're not even in the same category. Keisha Cole talking about something else, and Taylor Swift over here talking about high school sweetheart love and all this getting married and all this extra shit. Like that has nothing to do with wardrobe malfunction of what we was talking about with Keisha Cole. And they are not in the same category whatsoever. Whatsoever. And even if
trash.
didn't have no goddamn butt pad, she was still 10 toes down, still look better than Taylor Swift.
Yes, I agree. I agree with that. But in this generation, a lot of people not going to listen to it.
Before you, I would listen to Keisha Cole to the day I die before I have to listen to Taylor Swift.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Every single day.
Both, yes. Me, you will both, and Aaron will listen to Keisha Cole all day, way before Taylor Swift. I just said it from get-go. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. But in this generation right now, there are a lot of fans. A lot of fans will love to go see and will sell their house, just like me, sell their house for their tickets to see Taylor Swift.
And that goes back to what Eric said. A lot of these artists are trash. A lot of these artists don't even, or a lot of these people don't know what good music is. If you take Taylor Swift over Keisha Cole, that lets me know a lot about your personality. That lets me know that you're not listening to the real music. You're not listening. When you listen to music, you're not really listening to the in depth or what's really going on through the song or whatever. You're not really feeling it. You ain't feeding into the lyrics or nothing like that. You just listen to something just because they got a nice beat, which is what Taylor does. And she got a lot of artists and stuff right now because Keisha Cole was from like the 90s, early 2000s, and then a couple years later, Taylor Swift came out. So yeah, it's gonna look like, oh, okay, let me see. It's a new artist over here. She got a pretty face. We're gonna look this way for a second. But nobody is gonna not ever forget about Keisha Cole. You know what I'm saying? If they was perform or whatever, probably the tickets and numbers would go for Taylor because Keisha Cole hasn't been making a hit or nothing like that in a minute. But at the end of the day, if they want to run an R&B concert or whatever, I guarantee you Keisha Cole numbers will dominate Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
My blood pressure is up.
Look,
Eric, go ahead, Eric.
Look, last week down in Morrill, Georgia, we just had the R&B 80s and 90s concert.
Mm-hmm.
112 was there. Jagged Edge was there. That shit was jam packed, sold out for months. So when I say, yeah, so when I say these people cannot compete, they cannot. They cannot. If the rappers of the 80s and the 90s says we're gonna take our kids and make them R&B and rap hip hop, they would dominate. I guarantee you they will, because these people cannot write their beats might be a little bit somewhat better, but that's for debate. Cause I'm gonna tell you this right now, ain't nobody gonna really beat that ether beat. That Nas ether beat, everybody still samples and use that same beat.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That is a diss beat track, and people still use it today. So it's a lot of shit when it comes to that. But as far as Taylor Swift goes, I'm gonna be honest with you. Taylor Swift isn't that talented. I listen to some of her music, it's okay. If I had to pick a white artist, who would I pick? I wouldn't pick Taylor Swift. I would pick
Pink.
no, not Pink.
What's going on,
Not even
Pink?
no.
I
Pink
think
is
over Taylor though.
Pink is cool. What's the other chick that came before Pink? Damn it, I can't think of her name.
You got
Who?
Britney Spears. You got
Britney Spears.
Pusha
Yeah,
Aguilera.
that's who I would pick. Now, if I had to pick,
Britney any day.
I'm picking Britney Spears. Britney Spears had some nice hits. Plus,
Mhm.
she had that one. Plus, she had that one little hit that she made with Linkin Park.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I would pick. I would definitely pick her. She had a hit with Limp Bizkit. Like she had a nice little mix of pop and R&B. So I would pick her over Taylor Swift any day. Taylor Swift, man, her music just kind of bland to me. I just can't get
It's
into it.
going over the
It's
bland thing.
bland.
And you know that Taylor came from just like the artist that y'all just came from. Taylor came from Britney Spears. Taylor fall in behind Linkin Park. She falls in behind all of those artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who can you say that Keisha Cole really fell in behind? She may have listened to Mary J. Blige, you know what I'm saying? But you can't say that she came up from them, came up from listening to them, inspired music from them, you know what I'm saying? Image from them.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say Pink. I think that'd be a great competition with Pink. Cause Pink is
Nah.
Pink
Ain't
is
no
underrated artist. She really is.
She is. That's it ain't no competition. Pink is I love Pink. I used to listen to her all the time too.
And she still make great music. And I'm not saying that because look, again, I'm not trying to like
real quick, I'm sorry. Kelly Clarkson was one of them too. I almost forgot about
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Kelly
All right.
Clarkson's
Oh yeah,
solid.
she's
Yeah.
one. She's
She's
solid.
solid.
Yes, she was. But like I said, I ain't trying to like say that she tried to compete with it. I'm just saying we just talk about competing. When y'all talking about competing, we ain't just talking about just black art. I'm talking about all artists around the globe. So I don't think that Keisha Cole. I think Keisha Cole just didn't beat her. But because her can do it, Pink can do it. I love Pink. I love Keisha Cole. If I had to choose Keisha Cole and Pink, it's gonna be a toss up. I want to see both of them because they both make good music, and I love Pink and I love Keisha Cole. Kelly Clarkson. You know, I don't like country music most part, but some of her songs just hit me. You know what I'm saying? Christian Aguilera, try too much. Don't like it. Britney Spears, yeah, but she kind of fell off. You know, we all know why. Kevin Federline, we all know that. But she tried to come back with Linkin Park. So you made that point right there, Eric. But it was another artist that was trying to come back.
no, Getting off topic.
But anyway, it off the topic. What do you mean?
Getting off topic a little bit.
How am I getting off the topic?
Bring it back.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that the whole thing with Keisha Cole's is that she's just trying to compete with what's out there now.
But she
But that
shouldn't.
ain't that. But see, here's the thing: what she needs to do, she needs to get back in the studio and make some bangers. That's how you do it. You get back in the studio and you come out with some heavy bangers. These people are not that talented. Even their music videos aren't that cool. Give me your prime.
Well, she got
Give
to
me your
find the
prime.
right producer, right
Yeah.
composers, all the shits.
I'll give you a prime example.
Just need to listen to her old music and get back that Keisha Cole.
I would. You go back and look at some of the old '90s to early 2000 videos. I'm gonna tell you. I'm just gonna use a video for an example. Let's take 50 Cent in the club. How creative that video was. He's on a mountain. He just got shot, and this motherfucker comes down, hanging upside down, pointing at the screen. Let's go. Then he's on the treadmill, getting back in shape. That was a creative video.
We talking about 50
Eminem.
Cent?
Say what?
We talking about 50 Cent?
Yeah, I'm using the
Oh, okay.
creativity. I'm just using creativity as an example. Now let's
Mm-hmm.
take let's take Eminem. Eminem had a song where he's climbing up the side of a building with his boy Dr. Dre.
Mm-hmm.
These artists were creative in their own right. The artists today are not that creative in their videos. Go and look at Icy Red. Go and look at Sexy Red, Icy Spice. Go and look at their videos and then take a compare to Aaliyah videos rocking the boat.
Yeah,
They ain't
like
that fucking
Yeah.
creative.
more creativity, more movement, more
Mhm.
like dancing, more actual shit. Like you could look at the video and listen to like have it on mute and know exactly what you listening to and what you feeling. You can pick the song out of your head like this is a vibe. Now that they have the artists and stuff, when they make music videos, everything is just flashy. You know what I'm saying? You standing in one spot. There's no choreography or nothing like that. Look at Genuine videos back then. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was a one man band, okay? And his
Wait,
Exactly.
wait, 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 man.
his,
We off top a little bit, just a little bit, just a little
that's
bit.
not off topic. I'm using that as an example.
But hold on. I'll try to do the same thing now. We just a little bit off, just a little bit.
No, we right on topic. We're using
How?
a we're using a compare. I'm using Keisha Cole's her creativity to the artists
But
today.
okay,
These artists are not creative at all. Go and look at Keisha Cole's old video. I should have cheated. That was a very creative video. But if
Mhm.
you put you put sexy red or icy spice in a video, she in there throwing lamps, she in there shooting a nigga in the back of the head, all this type of shit. That ain't fucking creative. These artists are trash. And I'm gonna keep saying it
it's still
until I
trash
feel
to
like
this
they can
day, Eric.
they
It's still trash
trash.
to this day. I
They
know that.
trash.
But this generation right now, Eric, this generation right now, they like to see it. These young folks like to see it,
But
man.
they ain't selling. Sexy Red, whose concert just got canceled because they couldn't get enough people to buy tickets? It's either Sexy Red or Icy Spice. Y'all shit is trash. Period. That's
Well,
one of the reasons why. That's one of the reasons why we starting to see a spike in UK artists where they're starting to sell their music on NFTs.
I
I
like
think it
you
was.
artists.
okay, Eric.
They
Here's
got
what I'm
hold
saying.
on, let me finish. They
Hold,
got a rapper who sold 2 million copies on an NFT. This lets me know we need to get away from these music industry organizations. We need to get away from them because they are holding artists back. We got NFT. We don't need you niggas no more. Man, you could come up with a rap video that's better than they shit.
Speak on it.
okay.
Facts, bro. We come from the. We don't tell me that me and you can't come up. So we filmmakers.
Yeah.
Shit. Don't let me come up with something.
Yeah, Eric.
Even my old little YouTube videos back when I try to make it more creative than
Come on, bro. These people are
Eric.
not that fucking talented, bro. They are trash.
Eric, I get it, man. Yes, they are trash, bro. But it just because it's trash, people are still going to see it, man.
No, they're not. I
Our
just
days
proved
are
it,
numbered
bro.
pretty
No,
much.
they're not. I just proved to you Icy Red or Spicy. God damn it. See, I hate these fucking artists. Icy,
I do
Icy
too,
Spice,
man.
Sexy
But
Red.
people still see
They
it, bro.
they
It
concert,
happens.
they had to cancel their concert because enough people didn't want to go see it. So guess what? That lets you know that they shit is trash. And even this generation is starting to realize they shit is trash. They need these art all these artists need to go sit their ass down somewhere. Like
Eric,
I
okay.
say, you're lucky. If I had the money, y'all lucky ain't a fucking billionaire. All these underground rappers, I'm signing everybody, and we finna go to the gates of heaven of this mainstream bullshit, and we finna burn they shit to the ground. I guarantee you, in a 5 years, I'll burn they shit to the ground. All these motherfuckers trash. Cause I had all my hit order. I had all right, listen, y'all the hit squad. Hit this nigga, this nigga, this nigga. And we gonna keep hitting them with hit tracks every fucking day. I guarantee you, boy, they soul will burn. They could not keep up. We got motherfuckers that sit there and just write 500 songs in a year to this one person. Like, these underground niggas ain't playing. Go and look at some of these underground rap battles. These
Yeah, rap
motherfuckers,
battles. Yeah, bro.
bruh,
Being the rap battle, I'm not saying
bruh.
these rap battle can't rap anything, but all these rap battles. Okay. All right, let me ask you a question though. You watch I don't want to be off topic though. Which one of the rappers underground that's worked with Wild Out,
Shit, it's
Conceited, and
shit,
what's the other cat name?
shit, a lot of them.
Okay, now I'll give you a prime example. I don't want to be off topic though. I don't want to be a little bit off topic. We need to get back on and we need to move on too. Conceited, right? Because that's the only rap I can think of right now. I thought the other ball guy, but anyway,
Okay,
he's a rap battle, right?
okay,
He's a true rap battle. I'll give you another one. Cassidy.
Okay.
Remember Cassidy?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now, Cassidy was a great good rapper, very underground rapper, right? And we see what happened to that point on. Do you think he can make a lot of hits right now?
Who?
Cassidy.
If you get the right producer, the right director, yeah, you could probably make you listen, you could bring Redman and Method Man back. They went on the ground because they tired of the mainstream shit.
Hey, them niggas gonna always be on top. They just
Redman, listen, man, Redman and Method Man still sell underground records to this day.
mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna tell you this right now. You don't see none of these mainstream niggas talking crazy about them.
Eric, that was back then. Yeah, I
No,
agree
I'm
with you. I'm
saying
talking
now.
about like right now, Eric. I
No,
ain't
I'm
talking
I
about
am talking
then.
about right now. What are you talking about? Redman and Method Man are still making music.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Redman
they're
just
making
came out with
music, but people,
Redman just came out with his own show.
No, they went underground because they didn't want to get they didn't want to agree to what the industry wanted them to do. See, the industry wanted to produce that bullshit, and Method Man, Redman and Method Man, they said that no, we're gonna go underground where we can produce what we want to produce.
Mm-hmm.
They don't follow by these other people's rules. See,
Mm-hmm.
if you was an artist, author, and you can't, and let's say you was an artist like, let's say you was an artist like Redman and Method Man, and let's say you got 500 songs. They'll listen to your shit. They'll be like, all right, we like 30 songs, but we gonna take 15 and make one album, 15 and make one album, but we gonna put you with this producer and this writer. And I can guarantee you all your shit gonna be different than what you've already produced.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
They're gonna
This
come
ain't
and be like, you can change up
uh,
this, or
uh,
this will sound better. This is what the people want to hear these days.
yeah.
And change your
They
shit.
telling you what they want to. They telling you the what the market wants to hear. But we know that's bullshit because when we get one of these artists out here like Kendrick Lamar that slipped through the crackers, J. Cole that slipped through the crackers and make some hot shit, people start listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yes, Eric, you right, man. Yeah, all right, y'all got it. Y'all got it.
Bullshit.
Y'all
I
got it.
guarantee you, it's bullshit. Me and you could come up with a rap song tomorrow, and that and if it's got a good beat, good lyrics, oh yeah, that shit'll sell. It
Yeah.
might not sell as
It
big
was sell,
as
but it's
these
not.
other
It's not
artists,
gonna
but
sell
it'll
like
sell
it.
good enough.
Eric, I don't think it's gonna sell like you think it's gonna sell, man. Ain't gonna
Then I,
sell so
you
many
just you,
records.
then you did you just listen to what I just said? I said it would sell well, but it won't sell outside. It won't sell bigger than the mainstream. No, it won't. But it will sell well. Put it this way, nigga. You have enough money to put in your pocket.
Yeah, but that's not okay. All right, man. You're right.
He said enough money in his pocket.
You're
Yeah,
right.
shit. We'll get Larry on a
Now,
fucking track. Shit. We get Larry on a fucking track. You know it's gonna fucking sell. Hell, Larry used to do rap songs.
Oh Lord.
I ain't know Larry used to. I ain't know Larry
Yeah,
rap.
yeah, Larry used to fucking rap.
I
But
ain't know
Larry went,
Larry
but
rap.
Larry was
I never hear Larry rap. That's the
man.
thing.
Listen, man. Larry used to rap, but Larry's shit was like Redman and Method Man.
Yeah, I know
So
that.
he didn't, yeah. So he didn't take it as seriously as everybody else. I give you another artist. Take Ludacris for a minute. Why do you think Luda ain't really making music like that?
Man, making movies now, doing
No,
his own
that ain't
thing
the only
now.
that ain't the only reason why he ain't making music. He ain't making music because the industry wanted him to go a different route. He had that he had one
Yeah, you can make yeah okay.
he
You can make an
remember he
argument
was
there, but
funny.
he
He was
still
a
making more
funny
money
until he
making
tried to go
movies. Want to make
serious.
money rapping now.
He was funny, but then they tried to make him go serious. And he wasn't a serious rapper. He's a funny rapper.
He's a funny rapper. Well,
Same thing,
and
same thing like Busta Rhymes.
yeah, yeah.
Busta Rhymes is a funny rapper. He's not a serious rapper.
Missy
See, we had,
Elliott.
yeah, we had rappers that had their own personality. The rappers today don't have their own personality. They're all the same. All of them.
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah.
none of them different. I guarantee you, we go back to the 80s and the 90s, everybody had their own little niche.
Mm-hmm. Now
You
that's
want to
true.
listen, yeah, you want to listen to something freaky and nasty, you had Luke. And he was the only fucking one. It might have been
Luke
one,
and Two
maybe
Live Crew, man.
yeah, maybe two or three others, but he was the only one that
No,
was
not two, three other. Two Live Crew. That was the name of the group. Two.
okay. Two live cool, whatever, nigga. So my point is that everybody had their own little niche. Today they don't. Sexy Red, Icy Spice, they all the same. Megan, Cardi B, they all the same. Nicki Minaj, they all the same. None of them are really different. They're
That is
not.
insane. Insane.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We're gonna
Straight
change it up a little.
trash.
We're gonna change it up a little bit. Check this out, right? So y'all know we always talking about females, hyenas, and all these females always trying to downplay the next female. You know what I'm saying? Here's a proof video that Josh sent. Um, her friend is going out on a date, so I guess she walked her to the place and made sure she got there fine, and then wish her good luck on the date. Then later on in the video says that she wished that they didn't have a good time. She don't want to lose her only single friend. Her only single friend. I'm gonna play this video for y'all. If it plays. Hold on.
Your date. Well, this is starting out nicely. A friend wishing another friend a good time on their date. We hate each other so badly. Oh my god. Oh dear. It seems like someone's true colors are coming out. I cannot afford to lose my only single friend. It's so nice to see women supporting other women, isn't it? It's like, seriously, this date needs to go back. I'm going to be really, really upset. I hope this was a skit, because if it's not, I would say that someone could definitely do better in the friend department than to have someone that would say one thing to their face and another thing completely different behind their back and then post it on social media of all things. But if it is a skit, it actually is an excellent example of how oftentimes it is some single women that really want to seem to keep other women single because they don't want to be the only ones left unmatched. And it is really unfortunate that many of us out there have had friends like this in the past that would rather have someone to keep them company in their own misery than to see someone actually be happy.
Now that's fucked up. That's real messed up. You gonna wish your friend a nice date or whatever, and then say that I hope that they hate each other afterward. Huh? Just because you don't want to be single, you don't want to be single alone, I should say. Like what? The disrespect. The disrespect. I can't have no friend that say one thing to me and then the next you talking behind my back. I'm gonna lose my shit because I'm a Cancer and we stand on business when it comes to loyalty. So you mean to tell me you behind my back talking about me and you? I just told you about this damn date that I'm gonna go on and my feelings about it, and then you want to come behind my back and say some shit, and then you online saying it. You ain't even my friend enough to tell me how you feel about it. Hey, somebody, hello, somebody, because what?
Hey man, these bitches dirty.
They are.
Just because your friend is going on a date, you don't want to remain single. Doesn't that sound like a you problem? That sounds like you need to get your shit together. That should be motivation for you.
Hey, time my friends find somebody, I be like, oh, thank God. That way I ain't gotta hear from you niggas all day. And your sob stories. I can't find nobody, man. Don't nobody love me. Oh, I'll be glad with this nigga go on a date.
Mm.
Hey, did you find somebody? Yeah, good.
Let me get you a date because you disturb
Yes.
peace.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga be calling me every fucking day. Like, goddamn, nigga, don't you got something better to do? Nah, man, me and Aisha, man, we just broke up. Nigga called me at 3 a.m. every fucking night. Nigga crying and shit. Cause that's the time they broke up. So he wanna call me and have me a conversation. Hey man, you still up? I am now, nigga. God damn. Yeah, man, these bitches, man, listen, man, these some evil ass fucking women, bro. They don't want to see nobody happy. And see, time your ass get into an argument with your husband, it could be over some shit that y'all can get over real quick. But you just go and ask them, hey, listen, me and my husband, we got in an argument. Oh, see, I wouldn't deal with that shit. I just divorced that nigga. He ain't shit anyway. And all y'all get had in the argument was who drunk the last milk. Y'all been on broke up who drunk the last milk or who ate the last bowl of cereal, some shit. It be some small little shit. Yeah, I see. I get rid of that nigga. He ain't shit. He should have ran out of no milk anyway.
Mm.
Shit happens all the time, man. Shit happens all the time. These women are only thing they want is total destruction and chaos. That's
But I
it.
don't understand, like the fact that they be sabotaging their self is what's pissing me off. Like y'all are that y'all got something so good, y'all psych yourself out and be like, shit is too good, shit is just I gotta fuck some shit up. It's too sus for me because it's good. What? What?
And they probably want what you want.
Hey,
They
this
won't.
old
Yeah.
women, man, that happens.
They probably won't. They probably want what you want, but
Hmm.
don't have enough sense to say, "Hey, girl, listen, I know you're going out with your friend and all, and I hope everything go good for you. But ask him if he got any single friends. Ask him if he got a single brother or a cousin or a former roommate. Hook a sister up. See, they don't do that like some of us boys do.
Hmm.
Like if I got a girl that I hooked up with, and let's say in a parallel universe, Arthur's still single. I'm gonna hook Arthur up. Hey, look, Arthur, I got this other chick, yo, man. She bad. Her sister just as bad as her. I'm gonna hook you up. All right, man, we're gonna all go on a double date. See, we kind of look out for some of these females, man. Nah, they don't even do that. They trying to stand. It's like, how she get that nigga? I'm gonna sabotage her shit.
They jealous and then they want to go after the nigga so bad to the point that they want the nigga that bad. You'll sabotage your friend and go sleep with the man just because
Man,
you want him.
man, I had a chick break up with me. Her sister tried to fuck me the next day.
Damn.
The sister, I sit there text message to her, and she was like, "What?" I said, "Yeah. How you break up with me and then your sister trying to fuck me the next day?" She was like, "What really went now?" Man, she went on there and beat her sister ass.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she beat her sister ass. She like, "I just broke up with a good nigga. You over here spreading rumors and lies and shit." I'm like, "You should have never listened to her in the first place, especially without any proof. You don't have any proof that I was out here cheating."
Listening to the next person.
Yeah. She was just trying to get what you got. She see me over here taking you out to eat, bringing you flowers, and we having a good old time. We going to amusement parks and whatnot, parks and have just having a good old time. And you gonna listen to your ratchet ass sister? You know
Who's
this bitch ratchet. She
who's
got she got 3 kids, but 3 different niggas. How ratchet can you get?
they get more ratchet.
I mean,
Trust
goddamn. You go over there, the kids ain't even got on no diapers. They just run around butt ass naked and shit. These are, god damn.
I can't stand when females do that. Let their kids run around any type of fucking way. Like, come on, man.
Damn. Hey, when I come over there, they was like, hey, Mr. Aaron, how you doing? They want to hang with me and kick with me. I know why. Cause you treat her like shit. You bring somebody civilized around it. Shit, they like, I want to hang with him. Mama crazy as that shit. Yeah, you right, she is.
I cannot. I cannot.
Oh, damn. That's why I put this picture up. You see the good friend over here telling the good friend, yeah, I hope you have a good time. Fuck that bitch.
Mm-mm-mm.
Fuck
I'm telling
that
you, I
bitch.
can't have no friend like that, bro.
I hope that bitch fall before she even get there. Yeah. Like, god damn, they just sabotaging their friends.
I don't give a damn.
Knowing, knowing damn well you can get that same thing too. All you gotta do is get out there and try. It ain't that fucking hard. There are plenty of good men walking around that love you and take care of you, want to be with you, spend time with you. There's plenty of dudes out here. But these chicks out here want to sabotage what the other female got. And it goes back to, women always want to chase married men. Have y'all noticed that
Yeah,
men will be married, and instead of chasing the man that is single, they'll chase after the man that is married or in a long term relationship.
yeah.
That shit is, I don't know. I never
They
understood
don't
that.
want to put in the effort, Eric. They don't want to put in the effort to find their own nigga. They
God
already
damn.
see what they want already happening. So they already in the background making notes and all this. I want a man that'll do that. I want a man just like this. Matter of fact, he over here already doing it. So let me go ahead and get him.
Damn.
Get your own nigga, bitch. Damn.
Hey, Pooh, I put that to the test, right? I went to a pawn shop, right? And got
Oh,
a wedding ring. And got a wedding ring. And just walked around with the wedding ring on because I want to find out if that shit was true. Man, you won't believe how much pussy I was getting thrown at me.
oh my.
I had to listen. I had to take the ring off. I said, ain't no fucking way. I did that shit for about 2 weeks just to see how many phone numbers I get. Man, them numbers were astronomical.
That was numbers?
Astronomical. Say what?
That was real numbers?
Hell yeah, real numbers.
Damn.
Man, listen, man. I went into one grocery store, asked the chicks in there fucking with me. Went into the next grocery store, had chicks in there asking, "Oh, how long you been married? Oh, I've been married 7 years. Are you happy? Well, I'm going through some problems or whatnot. Oh, maybe we should talk and get to know each other. Yeah,
Eric said you gotta really sell it.
you know what I'm saying? God damn, boy, these bitches was on me like white on right. God damn, boy, I hate to see when I really get married. Oh shit. Yeah, I think that's yeah. Yeah, I think I might have to go the polygamy route. I'm like, no, I got multiple wives. I can't do that.
You
Nah,
should
nah,
have
I can't do it.
introduced it as you was talking today. You should have introduced the polygamy at that point. At this
Well,
point,
this was a long time ago. This was like 10 or 15 years ago.
oh, before you was thinking about the polygamy part.
Yeah, this is a long time ago.
Oh,
Yeah, this is when I was probably like 28, 29.
damn.
Yeah, this was a long time ago. I wasn't even really trying to get no pussy. I was just experimenting with it just to see if it was true. But when I found out it was true, I was like, man, y'all women.
Damn.
And one chick told me, she said the
But
main reason why I fuck with married men because I always know where they at. What?
what? So you got to know where your man at all
She said I
times.
know where that mother. She said the reason why I fuck with married men because I always know where they at. I said, what the fuck? She said, yeah. So I know that nigga. If he ain't fucking me, he at home. Wow. I was just like,
So he
damn.
don't go to work. He don't go to the gym with his boys. He don't go out. You got to stalk the man all the time.
Yeah, man. These women off the chain, bro.
I'll be glad to have my little peace of mind when hey, I'm going out to play basketball with the boys. Thanks God. Thanks God. It get everybody like that. You get a peace of mind because you're around your significant other all the time.
Exactly. I don't, and that's another thing about women who are very, who want to be up under you 24/7. God
Mm-mm,
damn. Nah,
mm-mm,
I can't have it. Nah, I
no.
can't have it. Nah, get your ass on. Hey, listen. Hey, there's some, listen, ain't there some lifetime movies you could be watching right now?
Right.
Shit. God damn. Do something. Leave me the fuck alone. I need a minute.
I know how to find you when I need you. Come on now.
You know
Damn.
what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Shit.
Bird, you want to speak on that?
Yeah, I don't want to hear your thoughts on this one, bro.
I mean, you actually did. Yeah. I don't want to speak too much on it. I mean, basically, it's nothing but pain. This man, we all know. I know how the women nature is. No, one person get just another one because the other one didn't have it, or their man ain't shit. They wish their man was better than his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Life and versa. So, uh, the married part thing, I understand that part. I see a lot of married men who get a lot of women attention.
A
So
lot of women. A lot
yeah,
of women.
so I get that too, man.
But
And
it's also crazy when they give it to them too. The married men give them these damn hyenas the attention. Like, come on now. We was rooting for the married brothers out here.
Hey,
yeah, but other than that though, I don't want to put too much into it because especially like Eric said, man, it's just you want sometime my resume, sometime my thing going on. Hey, I believe in karma. I do believe in karma. You might hit the jackpot, but at the end, if that future hits, that dude may be a simp, but it may be like a worst nigga you ever seen. He might be a person that he think he making six figures, and this, that nigga in debt in six figures. You know what I'm saying? Using your credit. So shit, you never know. So
Mm-mm. I hope it don't
man.
go. All right, let's chase this up real quick. So I got a video here. Stupid video. Eric brought this in. So this woman starting stuff for no reason. And it was just something so simple. It doesn't make any sense. Like she probably had a problem the whole day. And this just, you know what? I don't know. Fuck her. I'm not gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't know what the fuck was her problem. So they just in the car sharing a fucking sandwich. The guy just split the shit in half, you know what I'm saying? And then gave her one of them. She was like, "Why you didn't give me the other piece or whatever?" He was like, "Oh, okay, well here." No, why would you want to not give me that one first? Like she making a whole big deal because of a piece of a fucking sandwich, bro. All because he didn't offer her the one that she really wanted the first time. Like, bitch, why you ain't just say, give me that one or something? Like, what are you making such a big deal just of a piece of fucking sandwich? And then at the end of the video, he he bit both of the sandwiches and was like, okay, well, which one you want now? She was like, fuck it, I don't want to eat. Fuck it. What, bitch, you gonna starve then? To be honest with you, you gonna sit there and starve. Cause I don't got time to play these damn games with you. Especially about food. Are you tripping, bro? You tripping. Tripping.
Hey, Arthur, did you watch that video?
Oh,
Arthur might be gone. Might have stepped out. But
muted.
yeah, so the shit had me tripping. The dude's like, hey, which sandwich you want? And he has both sandwiches in hand, and the chick is tripping because he has him the sandwich that's in his right hand because it's closer to her. Why you give me that sandwich? Like it's the same fucking sandwich. The bitch is just cut in half. So then she's so like, well, why don't you give me the other sandwich? Then he hands her the other sandwich. Now she starts complaining about that sandwich.
I'm
See,
back, guys. I'm sorry.
yeah. So this is the type of shit that you got high-heeled women who start an argument over nothing. And I wish chicks would just come to their mind and say what they are really feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't about the sandwich. What is it really about?
It
Just
ain't.
tell me.
Because
Do you need some dick?
damn,
I ain't giving you enough dick. What is it? Something. So see, it don't make no sense. You over here making an argument over a fucking sandwich. That shit it had me dying laughing because he just beat both of them. He like, fuck it. I'm
right. At this point, I'm gonna have
like,
both.
damn.
You lucky I shared with you, little ungrateful ass.
Man, that shit had me dying. I was
Bro,
just like, and see, this is the type of chicks they'll just find any reason to argue.
I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
what's it. I think the woman's crazy. I don't know what you argue about over a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like if I ask you what's wrong and you tell me nothing's wrong, and then we talking about a sandwich, I'm dropping you like a bad habit because I just asked you what's wrong. You know, if we can't solve it, we can't solve it. Now I understand, like it's something really bother you. You know what I'm saying, and you tell me right then and there. If that happened just one time, I get it. But if it happened continually and consistently, and then we argue with some simple shit, or like if I actually where we gonna go, oh it don't matter, wherever you choice. I don't like that shit. Why are we choosing this? We been there last time. I thought you want something to eat. Shit. Shit like that. Nah, you got to go.
Hey,
You
yo,
got.
man, these
There's
chicks.
no point. There's no point in me arguing with some nonsense. Cause now I'm being a female. I don't want to argue with that. I don't have time for that. You ruin my peace. And you ruin my pockets. No, bitch, you going to get some Uber Eats, whatever, and do what you do, and then get the fuck out.
Hey,
In
yo,
fact,
man,
I can
these
stay home.
chicks
I can make my
crazy.
own sandwich.
Yeah, that
Listen to me.
motherfucker bit both sandwiches. That shit was funny as fuck.
but that's just like
Oh my god.
that just goes back to the whole thing where guys ask females what you want to eat, and they say they don't know. Soon as the guy go get them something to eat, why didn't you get me anything? I just asked you what you want to eat. I'm the type of person that I know what I want to eat all the fucking time. All the time. I know what I want to eat. I'm finna go here. I'm going here. Rather you with me or not, because this is what my taste buds want. And then you tell me you don't want nothing. Do not, do not whip up the courage to come stick your little fingers or ask me for any of my shit because I just asked you what you want to eat. Don't come in my plate. That's what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna stick your little crummy hands in my food. And the fact that he shared the sandwich with her, it was probably just one of these. Ain't even measuring it. He ain't seeing with no fork and nothing like that. He just broke the shit and just like here. She get an attitude because he didn't go like this and give you this sandwich. It's just the same sandwich. And then when he give it to you, no, why didn't you offer it the first time? It doesn't matter. I'm offering it to you now. Do you want the shit? No, fuck it. I'm gonna eat both of them then. What, what you gonna say?
And put some cheese on it.
What you gonna say? You get the
Yeah,
hell out the car.
exactly. With cheese on.
You get out the car. I'll leave you right here. And matter of fact, I'll probably eat the sandwich right in front of you. Because what you gonna do? Not a goddamn thing but sit there and be
Man,
mad.
these chicks, bruh. These
I
chicks something
can't.
else, bruh. These
I'm
chicks
telling you,
something
these
else.
people
She sitting
always
over there
find
arguing
something
with this nigga.
to they always find something to mess up a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I think she was mad about something
I
else.
mean, the bitch can't pick. She one of them shit that just like to start argument. I had a chick, she would always start an argument until I figured out what she wanted. I'm like, now I know what you want, but you just don't want to say it. You want some dick. So why do you keep doing these arguments with me and you want and all you want is some good shit? This don't make any sense. Why can't you just say, listen, nigga, I need you to drop them draws? Why can't you just fucking say it? She would put up an argument.
They don't want to be a hoe. That's what it is.
That
They don't
shit,
want to be a hoe, bro.
I just like, listen, if all you want is the dick, all you gotta do is say, all you can do, look, when I come in the door, all you gotta do is just jump into my arms. It's that fucking simple. You making a relationship difficult. She would start an argument over the littlest shit. I just like, shout it, you tripping. Shout you tripping. I can goddamn tell you right now, that chick probably needs some dick. She had a long day after work. She done cussed out Julie at the job. She needs some. She needs some good dick. And he offered her some sandwiches. And that's nah, fuck it. I don't want no fucking sandwich, nigga. Let's just go straight to dessert.
He
That's what she probably thinking. I had a chick like that. That chick will argue with me to sun up to sun down. I'm like, God damn, okay, you just need some dick. Once I figured that out, I said, okay, we cool now. But then the shit just kept getting consistently ridiculous. After
oh
that, I was
no,
like, nah, I gotta cut you loose. Nah, fuck that.
like
Yeah,
damn,
man.
remind
You
you
got
can't.
chicks that just like to start arguments. They think this is healthy. This ain't healthy to just keep starting issues when it ain't no issue. The man is offering you a sandwich. What if he just sitting there? He didn't offer you a goddamn thing and just ate both of them motherfuckers. Then you be hollering and screaming. He's selfish. He don't love me. This motherfucker love you. Hey, you want a sandwich? Well, why you give me that sandwich? Well, hey, you want this one? Well, why you wait a minute? You offered me that one sandwich. Why you offer me this one now? What difference does it make? Bitch, it's the same fucking sandwich. Shit,
His,
man. I looked at that video about 10 times because it's just funny.
I see if it was a different type of sandwich, and she was like, "Oh no, why you offer me that one?" You know, maybe, not really, because
Come
you
on.
said, "Hey, I want that one." You know what I'm saying? You could have just opened your mouth and said the shit. Like I don't fucking know, bro.
The same fucking sandwich. And let's just say if one sandwich was bigger than the other, you can see that the man does not fucking care. Only thing he wanted to do was his peace. He just wanted to eat this sandwich with you in peace.
Mm.
That's it. That's all. She over here arguing with this man. Man, that video is so fucking funny, man, because he bit in both sandwiches. He said, fuck it. Say, which sandwich you want now, bitch?
She ain't want no sandwich.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
go ahead and
You
start.
can't, boy. These high heels, boy, they don't know what the fuck they don't know what the fuck they want. They will argue with you over. Oh, wait a minute, this sandwich is 2 centimeters big and wider, and why you ain't offer me the big shit, man? Bitch, I didn't look at the size of the 2 centimeter sandwich and the length, width, and depth. I just offer you a fucking sandwich. Do you want the sandwich or not, bitch? Just set up and eat.
Yeah, it's not like he
That way,
was
probably he
like
like, hey, bitch, just set up and eat.
he just gave it to. Oh, I don't fucking know. Oh my god, I can't believe it. But then
Listen,
again, I
man.
can't
Sometimes
believe.
I think we just need to cuss. I think we just some of us men just need to cuss this woman out. Listen, bitch, just put this sandwich in your mouth. You put other things in your mouth, you have no problem. You don't say nothing when I put this other thing in your mouth. What you say? Mm. What was that?
Oh,
Mm.
Well, boy.
Mm. All I heard was goggle goggle.
oh my
Fuck.
god. All right, let me change it up here, y'all. This
God
is hilarious. Well, I don't know if it's hilarious, but
damn.
it's still crazy. Okay, so a middle-aged man calls off a wedding after discovering a bride to be $95,000 in credit debt. Credit debt. What?
Damn.
Mm. She look mad. She look mad. What do y'all think?
Oh yeah, Arthur, I want to hear your opinion on this. I'm gonna let you go first.
Uh, well, why would so wait a minute, let me get this straight. Who's in debt? The female?
Yep, 95,000 in credit debt.
And they about to get married.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's her debt, not mine. Shit. I mean,
But
hey, but
who's
my thing of it is, my thing of it is this: you love the person, but beyond the she have her incident, with the 95,000 in debt. That's her business, that's her issue. I'll never it should never bother somebody. Like it don't bother nobody if you date somebody who have bad credit or not. You know what I'm saying? So that should be none of their personal issue. Like if if I know I'm married somebody or I'm about to marry somebody who's in 95,000 debt, and I ask her why they didn't tell me, and she gave me reason why I didn't tell you this, because this is my debt, this is my problem. I would deal with it. You know, even yes, we are married, but I don't want you to put that in your pocket like that. I don't want to put that in your problem. So I don't want to be the bad baggage. This is my problem. I need to deal with that. It doesn't change the fact that I love you. If she would have said that to me and I see she made some progress with her, I was willing to help. But if you didn't tell me that you have 95,000, you expect me to pay 95,000, I'm looking you crazy. Like, yeah, you ain't gonna do it. Yeah, you gonna get the annulment papers in and call it a day, or we could work this out. Now we're gonna try and find some solutions, like find some natural plans and stuff like that. We can find some solutions, but I'm not paying the whole 95,000.
Nobody should expect anybody else to pay their own debt.
Mm-hmm. But that's my give and take on that one.
I know I have some debt from like hospitals and whatnot, but I can't help that because I have a health issue. And then obviously I went to school, but I'm the same way. I wouldn't not marry her because of her own debt, because at the end of the day, just like Bird said, that's your debt. That's your debt. But I just want you to think about this: when it's time for us to get married, not married, look for a house and whatnot, you gotta understand that it's gonna be a wait, because they're gonna look at all the debt that we have. You know what I'm saying? And that debt, how much that is going to hold us back from getting a house. So she should already know the house is not even going to be under her name at all. You probably won't even get on none of the bills, because you obviously showing financial struggles right now. So you probably should not be on it. But doesn't mean I don't love you. We can still get married, but just know at the end of the day, that's your debt. I'm not helping you pay it because I didn't help you build it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there with you shooting in the gym and got that 95,000 credit card debt. Credit card debt, bro. That mean you out here like swiper, no swipe. You just swiping that bit, not thinking about no consequences. You ain't thinking about paying it off and nothing like that. Did you even start paying it off? Is the question. Like, why the fuck is it so damn high? 95,000. That's crazy. That's insane.
Mm,
Go ahead, Eric. I already know you itching to say something.
mm, mm. $95,000 in debt. Well, I got a little story time.
Oh shit.
I no, this is a good example
No,
of
no,
how
no.
you deal.
We like story time. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. This is a good one. I think I shared this one. I'm gonna be real quick. But I had a chick, that I was rocking with for a minute, and she had some debt. And I told her, I said, listen, I'm not gonna pay your debt. And I don't really date broke chicks either. I
Mm-hmm.
don't date chicks who got a credit score below 700. This is how I roll. So if you're gonna be my girl, you gotta make sure your credit is straight, and you gotta make sure your debt is not anything that you owe significant. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pay the bills. The money that you get from your check, you pay your debt,
That's what's up.
all of it. And I made sure she did it. And when it was a short. I think I told y'all that it was a short-term relationship.
Yeah,
It only lasted a couple months, and she wound up doing extremely well
yeah. I
because of
remember.
that. So that's what I would do if I came across a chick with some debt. Yeah, Number one, we not getting married because when you get married, they actually some of the laws they implement that as your debt as well. So you really shouldn't get married until she's paid off that debt or got it down to a significant number.
Would you
But
stay
yeah.
engaged with her or just don't even
Oh
do it?
yeah, 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 yeah. We'll stay engaged. We'll still be engaged, but she's gonna work that debt down. But see, me, how I roll, yeah, I'm running background checks on your ass.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I'm gonna know. Yeah, I'm gonna know what type of debt you got. You got repossession. You got. Oh, you got. Wait a minute. Hold on. How'd you get a repossession? I made this move. I was like, okay, okay. Listen, I can't have all this going on. You gonna have to get this shit straight. So when I go to buy a house and I want to go and start a business and whatnot, the last thing I want to hear, well, guess what, Mr. Moreland, we like everything we see, but your wife credit is fucked. What do you mean? It got nothing to do with me open up this business. Yeah, dude. She got $50,000 in debt. What?
Hmm.
Oh hell no. So now we got to get that shit worked out before we get married.
That's what I'm saying. They look at y'all as a whole when y'all
Yeah,
married.
yeah. You can't. No, you got to get that shit straight now. $95,000 in debt. Yeah, I would not marry a chick if she had that much debt. That's way too much debt.
That is a lot.
I mean, come on, you ain't been paying down none of it.
I really hope. I was just gonna say I was wondering if she really was paying it down or just letting it sit. And how long? How old is this debt? You know what I'm saying? What is it? Is it strictly credit card? Is it school? Is it hospital? Is it repo? Is it
It's got to be.
what?
It's got to be school. I'm thinking
Mhm.
it. I'm thinking it is school. And that's another thing. What does these chicks be getting into debt with these schools? But then they don't make enough money to pay back the fucking debt.
Or you could do what I was doing. Yo, 401k have that bitch paying it off.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
You don't got to.
Very good idea.
You don't got to worry about it. You just like you don't worry about your 401k going building up. You every time you look at it, what like every 6 months or 3 months. Oh shit, my shit building up. Have your damn 401k paying off your debt. That is automatic reoccurring payments that they can be like, oh, you had a gap right here, you stop paying it or whatever. Nah, nigga, no, payments come out here and it goes right towards it. They got
Nice.
shit down. I got my shit down good. I mean, it ain't at zero, but that shit was going down.
Better than what it was. Yeah, yeah. That's a good start. Yeah, man. A lot of people gotta realize, you know, debt, this shit keeps you back from creating things.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have time to deal with a female that's got a whole lot of debt. You got man, you got debt, you got credit card debt. Okay, this lets me know that you like to buy shit that you can't afford.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is
No
it
fuck.
that she got? Like, what?
We
What?
see them receipts.
Yeah.
It better be some groceries. It better be some Pampers for your newborn baby. It better be something um that you need to take care of. But it better not. If I see a whole bunch of wants on there, you buying Gucci bags and Prada bags and all this other stupid shit. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, let me go ahead and drop your ass.
That's just
You-
crazy.
Yeah, you ain't
I
finna put
feel
me in debt.
I can't. Like, I feel like the government gonna be after me with that large amount of like, can't.
Yeah,
I can't be out here looking over my damn shoulder like that. And you know them niggas is persistent. Like, we don't get as much calls. We still do a little bit, but we don't get as much calls now that there's that IRS shit happened this year.
yeah.
So they ain't really stalking us like how they used to, but still, I can't have them niggas on my back like that.
Mm. Like I say, I went in debt one time. I ain't trying to go back there. I don't
Nobody
want to
don't.
owe nobody. Shit. I mean, hell, paying a car note is debt. A lot of people don't realize that. That is actually debt. A mortgage is debt.
Oh yeah, mortgage. Oh my god, bro.
Mortgage and car notes are debt. A lot of people don't realize that. They are treated as debt. And you do
And you
need to
know,
pay.
I've always when I got my cars, I didn't come from a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
had to my shit. I had to pay for my cars, and they were really easy to get back when. But it still was a lot of money. I'm talking about like you can get a little bucket for $2,000, get you from A to B. I've
Yeah.
always paid my cars. I had two cars that I paid off. I fucking hate car payments. I hate owing motherfuckers. Like I work hard for my money and I have to give it to you. That hurts my soul. It really like I don't want to give you my money. I'm trying to save every little bit that I get because you never know when a fucking real ass recession is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Hmm.
How they
Yeah.
hit our ass with fucking COVID and then back to back hurricanes. Like we was down bad over here in Florida. I ain't gonna cap. If it wasn't for them stimulus checks that little year that we had it, man, people would have been out here crying. More panhandling would have been happening and shit. Like I can't give you my money that I work hard for. It eats me the wrong way. Like you doing too much.
I feel
I
you.
don't I don't care who you are. You should not have what they take like $200 out of your check. When we talking about health insurance and a portion of that is from your 401k. Like y'all taking too much out of my damn money. You know what I'm saying? You gonna make me work more hours and work myself to death just to have more money after I give you that money. You know what I'm saying? That shit piss me off.
Hey, Pooh, check this out. There's a
Yeah.
little trick. There's a little trick I learned from my granddaddy and grandparents what they did. When they wanted a car note, and I went over this with one of my ex, and this chick here, I knew right off the bat the answer she gave me. I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna be with you long term because you
Mm,
stupid. I said, listen, I want a Nissan GTR. You want a Camaro.
mm,
So this is what we gonna do. We gonna go and get your Camaro, and we gonna make double payments. I'm gonna help you make your payments. You gonna pay your car note, which will probably be $300 to $400, but I'm gonna knock on another $200 to $300 on top of that. So we gonna pay your car note on quick and
right.
easy, and that's gonna. But both of our names gonna be on there, so it's gonna help both of our credit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, once we pay your car, then we go and get my Nissan GTR. Now my GTR is a little bit more on the expensive side, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drop anywhere from about 60 to 70 thousand because it's $100,000 car. I'm gonna make the major payments on it, and then you come in on the back end on payment. You know what this chick said?
Uh,
She said, "Yeah, why can't you just get a regular car?" Uh,
you still wanted the Camaro?
uh, wait a minute, but you don't want a regular car. You want a Camaro, am I right? Yeah. Okay, but you don't want any Camaro. You want the top of the line Camaro, which is it got all the bells and whistles on it. So it's cool for you to get your shit, but you got a problem when it comes to my shit.
It's giving selfish. It's
I
giving
said,
selfish.
oh, okay, all right, okay, all right. But that's how my grandparents was able to pay their car off in like a year. They were tag teaming payments.
That's a sweet ass deal. She dumb as
That
hell to not
shit,
go for that.
that man, my grandparents, listen, they pay off cars in a year. My granddad said, man, I ain't paying this car no for no 4 or 5 years. We paying this shit off now.
Y'all literally own me for all these years. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, man. No, I don't do it like my motorcycle. I pay my motorcycle off in a year.
Mm.
My motorcycle 14,000. I pay that shit off in a year. All them Uber drives, yeah. I dump all that shit into that bike. I said, no, I'm paying this shit off. Now, shit, man, my bike's sitting clean. Only thing I'm doing is adding parts to my bike.
That's how I feel about my little Honda Civic. But I'm trying to tell you, $37 to fill that shit up. And as soon as I'm finished paying that shit off, I'm already adding little shit on there that I want on the car. Because I'm not giving this shit back. Just like I was with my little Grand Prix. Oh, I rode that bitch to the fucking engine blue. Listen,
Yeah,
that was
I
my
don't
baby.
blame
That was my
you.
baby.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't blame
Did I tell you I am not giving this shit back unless that bitch blow up or something. I'm not looking for no another car right about now. Yeah, that's not what my pocket's saying. And
you. Yeah,
no,
the car market is trash right about now.
bruh,
It's
it's so
just it's not a good time. It's really not a good time to buy a car. I told my homeboy, don't even buy a car. Go get you a motorcycle. You'll come out cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
You'll come out way cheaper buying a motorcycle. I'm like, bro, you could buy a motorcycle for under 20,000.
bruh,
You gonna
don't
get you something real nice.
just don't look for no house, no apartment, no car, nothing that's gonna put you in a 12-year debt right now because the
Yeah,
market is trash. Just don't do it right now.
yeah. I mean, that's why I'm looking for my property. Uh, I'm looking to drop a down payment on some property. I was looking in the DR. Like, them motherfuckers are only talking about $5,000 or $10,000 down, and you can make payments be like $200 or $300 a month. Shit, I
Oh,
can rent that shit. Yeah, I can rent that shit out of the Airbnb.
hell yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. I'm not even looking at the American market yet. I'm gonna be looking into it. When I start making some more money.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm not really looking to buy any property in America right now. That shit's way too fucking high.
And
Unless I come across some on foreclosure.
that shit was hard just getting in where I'm at right now. Like I'm just so glad that I found this shit off of a whim. And
Mm,
that's only because they had a special going on and I jumped on that shit so fast.
that's
But
nice.
it's not easy to try to look for something right now, man. I don't want to go through all that stress either.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I already know.
It, it's all
Oh yeah,
good. Let
yeah.
me
This shit. Yeah.
okay. Eric, now you brought this in here now.
Uh-oh.
Only 6% of the black men make 100K a year, so you might want to consider what you dating.
Oh yeah, that shit funny as fuck, man. That dude funny as hell.
Okay, I gotta play it. Okay, I'm trying to play the video. Hold on.
Yeah, that shit's funny.
The average 32-year-old makes 48K a year. Okay? And only 6% of black males make 100K or more a year. Okay? Like I said now, the average 32-year-old makes about 48K a year.
So true.
And only 6% of black men make 100K a year. So when y'all put out these expectations about how much paper y'all want this person to have and that person to have, I want y'all to know these numbers now. Because once you break these numbers down, now we get down to the limited pool of men that actually make these funds. Now they got to be available. They got to be single. They got to be interested in you. There's a lot more variables that go in once we break this down now.
Mm-hmm.
So you might want to get somebody who's serious about you and want to build with you. I'm just saying, I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. But I'm just saying, based on these numbers, ain't a lot out there. You know what I mean? And I'm sure a lot of them been scooped up already. I'm just saying, I got ties to somebody or whatever. I'm just saying, there might be some few floating around. I don't know. But I'm just saying, those is the numbers. So we might want to lower our expectations, but just, what's the word I'm looking for? I ain't gonna say alter. I don't know. Hey, y'all pick a word. Pick an adjective. Shit. The numbers is there. Like I said, I don't know what it is. I know math. God damn it. Doggone it. I know math. Okay. Man. I'm gonna give you some stats for your ass. The average 32-year-old makes 48K a year. That's in America. The average 32-year-old makes 48K a year. Okay? And only 6% of black males make 100K or more a year. Okay? Like I said now, the average 32-year-old makes about 48K a year. And only 6% of black men make 100K a year. So y'all put out these expectations about how much paper y'all want this person to have and that person to have. I want you to know these numbers now. So once you break these numbers down, now we get.
All right. That is true. It is true. Because I was where was I? The job that I had at the living facility. Yeah, I done climbed up the ladder a little bit, but it's still. I was only bringing home, like when I left there, 34,000 a year, and that was last year when I left them. 33 years old, 34,000 a year. Man, bruh, I don't know, man. Yes, what do y'all think? Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna tag in what y'all say.
You want to go or you want me to go?
You can go. I'm still calculating my head right now.
Hey man, listen man. Like I said before, it's taking me 4 years to get to 100K.
Mm-hmm.
4 fucking years. I want people to let that sink in. It's not easy being a black man making 100K.
Right.
The amount of studying I had to do for IT and still keeping my brain sharp on coding. And now I'm about to go into AI, which when I get my AI search, that'll bump me up to about 250, maybe 300K. So now we're talking about the top 1%. It There's not a whole lot of guys that are in that percentile. So these women expectations, they're gonna have to really lower it because all of y'all can't get a top 1%, 6%, or even a top 10% guy. You're not, unless you want to share. And we know majority of you women don't want to share. So them numbers there, yeah, good luck. Good luck finding them. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a large majority of people who are in that percentile who are already taken.
Mm-hmm.
Then you gotta hold that motherfucker like you. You might be a ratchet ass hyena. And you talking about you wanna see you want the top 6%. Nah, baby girl. Nah. Getting to six figures ain't easy. And like I said before, high value men don't have high value time for your ass. So don't think he gonna just because he made six figures, he just gonna have all the time in the world for you. No, he got to maintain that six figures.
I was just gonna say that.
12 hours, 15 hours, sometimes even 18 and 20 hours a day. Like them guys over there, Grand Theft Auto 6 finna come out next year. Let me tell you, those guys over at Grand Theft Auto who work over there at Rockstar, they're working 15 to 16, 18 hours a day.
And don't forget Eric too. They looking for that man and the time as well. So the fact that he spent about 4 to 5 years climbing up the ladder to get where he gotta be, then he meet you, and then you figure out he makes 100K a year. You now is a part of him. Got to spend more time working and whatnot. He got to maintain that money because your black ass gonna ask him for it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, that's how it is.
Yep.
And so he gotta maintain your lifestyle, the money that he want to keep bringing in, his own lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Time and effort from working. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. These chicks just think that he's just gonna be available like that. No, it don't work like that. You
Mm-mm.
gonna sacrifice. You gonna sacrifice something. And you know, I noticed this too. Like one of my boys was bringing this up, and he makes about 250K a year. His wife had to come to that conclusion that he didn't have enough time for. And he was
Mm.
like, "Listen, for me to make this 250K, for you to get the stuff that I got for you, the car, the house, I gotta maintain that shit. So I understand that a female is gonna drain resources from you.
Mm-hmm.
I tell every man that don't get in a relationship if you don't think a female is gonna drain resources from you. It's her job to take resources from you. Here's the problem. It ain't supposed to bankrupt your ass.
That's a fact.
It ain't supposed to leave your ass stuck in an apartment while all you got is a TV or sitting on a bucket and you sleeping on a futon because she'll took your shit in a divorce. It ain't supposed to do that to you. I don't mind a chick. I don't mind a chick taking resources from me, but you ain't finna take half my shit in divorce. That's where the problem comes in when women want these 6-figure men. See, they want to drain you of all your resources where you don't have shit. And that's one reason where it comes in with the trust. Yeah,
That's
we
what
don't really trust y'all like that.
they want you. They want a man to do all that, and then when they are doing all that and don't have the time for you no more, then you want to divorce them and then take half of it.
Yeah,
That shit makes sense.
yeah, these chicks got it fucked up, and they gon' and this is another thing. We definitely gotta talk about this in next episode, Pooh. But I wanted to give you a little sneak peek. Myron over there at Fresh and Fit says we have already passed the 50 percentile.
Mm-hmm.
You remember we said by 2030 we 50% of the women they saying now from the results that they're seeing we have already passed that.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
So when we said 50% of the females will be single by 2030, they're saying we already passed 50%. That means we have seen a 50% increase from the initial date.
Mm-hmm.
That we're still 5 years out from 2030. So that means by 2030 we could be looking at 70 to 80 or 90% of you females single and unmarried. That number there is gonna be that's gonna be a devastating number. That's good. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even want to be in the States when that shit happens. Y'all bitches ain't finna come for me. Oh hell no. I don't even want. I'm not gonna even let y'all niggas know. I'm listening. I'm gonna be walking around with some beat up tennis shoes with a t-shirt that got holes in it and a baseball cap, and I'm gonna be riding around in a pimp toe. I like, yeah, give me that Toyota right there. Hey, wait a minute, Mr. Moore, you have an 850 credit score. Uh, Listen, man, I got brand new shit. Nah, nigga, give me that shit.
All
Give
of
me, yeah, give me that shit. Like, damn, you trying to look for you? Damn right. I don't want these bitches coming for me. Nope. Mm-mm. No, sir. Nah, I ain't trying to have that. Cause it's gonna be a hunt. Remember now, we got bitches running around here putting tracking devices on niggas' cars and shit.
bro. That's
Y'all niggas, y'all niggas ain't finna make me a target. They see my, oh, he got a Nissan GT. Hold on, let me look at how much that car cost. Oh, he got a, oh, that's 100. Oh yeah, he making good money. Go ahead and put this tracking device to see where he live at. You find out I live in a $400,000 house over here in Buckhead somewhere. I got this nigga now.
oh, yeah. They finna come for you, Eric.
Oh,
Bird,
shit, I'm
what
gonna
you
be.
think about that?
Well, I'm gonna say my experience just to take off on what Larry, Eric, what Eric was saying. As one team, I'm still trying to get close to 100K a year, and just trying to make that effort to push to wherever I got to push to.
IT,
Well, you got IT, you got pipelines, uh, hunting crabs, lobsters, whatever case may be. I know me and Eric was talking about that for like years ago. About hunting
I,
crab.
I, Python. Learn that Python first. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
right.
that'll
So,
get you in the door.
it just all depends how much work you got to do. Now, I don't know if females could ever, not all, some they can, but I don't think a lot of people don't want to put the time and effort when it comes to money and sacrificing. And even if they do, they probably gonna waste their time. I'm not saying waste their time. That's a cool word to say it. It's probably a less chance for them to actually try to find balance to trying to raise children and trying to raise a family. You know what I'm saying? If women really want to have a family, start a family. So I'm in my opinion, I want to make 100K a year. That's my goal. Is to make 100K a year, just to be in the safe side. I don't know how long it's gonna take. It may take some years, it may take some sacrifice, but I'm gonna have to willing to try my best in my power, in my time to do it. And that's the only weakness that I have is time, because I get a little lazy sometimes because I get so tired. I get, mentally tired. But I have to like challenge myself to actually get up and do something. And I don't think that most females don't have that mentality problem. I could be wrong. Maybe they could like find a way to make 100K a year, but just selling their bodies. But we talking about like actual putting the work.
Selling it, guys. Oh my god.
OnlyFans bitches.
Oh my
So
god.
I mean, I ain't talking about putting in work like setting up the cameras and taking the back shots and all that stuff. I'm talking about like literally put your intelligent work, you know, hard labor. You know what I'm saying? Eviction. Women. You know what I mean? Especially black women make more evictions earlier. Remember back in the day, I didn't know what black women actually invent microscope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, watch
Um,
the documentaries.
and you know what's so funny? It was one female that opened all doors, and this woman don't get no credit. She was the first millionaire in the United States. And this woman, I don't know why these women nowadays don't ever take that credit. I'll take that back. They have taken her credit because they doing the beauties, side, and that was she
Mad
was
at
doing.
CJ Walker.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, and now she was doing beauty. She was doing business. She know how
Mm-hmm.
the business works. And she's a black woman. And you know what? And she might not have a degree, but she put in the work. She understand how the man works, and she try to balance, the family, but try to be in the sight in the man's world, especially in the white man's world. She trying to fight that off. But if she able to manage that, can you imagine y'all females can do that? But ain't nobody putting in the work. So
Go go and watch that show called Mad Men. You go and watch the show Mad Men, you see where they got a lot of the ideas from. They took a lot of inspiration from Madison J. Walker. Very good show. I think they mentioned her like once or twice in that show. But Mad Men is a pretty good show if you haven't watched it. But they took a lot of inspiration from Madison J. Walker.
We had to learn about her in cosmetology school. It just it's a lot of things that people didn't know. And it's crazy. Y'all they like it's I won't say most people do this, but we celebrate Black History Month. But some people really don't even know the real history. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
show.
They don't like do their research and whatnot. Like if you ask people just what did Rosa Parks do, they're gonna say the main thing that she did. It was the bus incident. You know what I'm saying? That's just like the main thing that they know. Like they don't go into depth about what these black women did for us back then.
Yeah.
I wish.
They don't dig deep enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like watching. That's why I got a Black History channel on my TV Plus. It's called A Black something. I
Okay.
like watching that. All the old movies and all the little shit that we actually didn't know about back when they all hit to home. You know what I'm saying? I like watching documentaries. I don't know. I like learning. I like to know about shit. I need to know why we celebrating this. Who is this person? What did they do? What you know what I'm saying? What's their background? I don't know. They don't do things how we was growing up in school when we actually had to do a full report on Black History Month. Like we had to really pick somebody, and then when you actually doing the homework, you find out shit about that person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what they need to do now. Most of these days when people do a report, they're over there cheating and whatnot.
Yeah.
Just do the work and you'll find out something. Just educational wise, just for you.
Oh yeah.
You know
For
how
sure.
it is so powerful when a Black man has knowledge, when a Black woman has knowledge. You know what I'm saying? We are more powerful than these people think, but you don't get much credit for it.
For sure. Like hey Pooh, have you ever heard of Hannah Area Lakes?
No.
Okay. Uh I'm gonna school y'all on this one. Now
Oh
Hannah
snap.
Area Lakes, she was just a regular black woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she died in a car accident or something.
Mm-hmm.
So they put her DNA up on a microscope, and what they found out, she has generative cells.
She
Her cells,
generates.
yeah, her cells regenerate.
Okay.
So they took her cells and they took her body. Oprah did a documentary on it a couple years ago, so
Mm-hmm.
you have to look it up. But basically, what they done with her body was they did some type of study on her body and they created other things in the medical field. But that's not what regenerative cells are for. Regenerative cells are not for creating sunscreen and all this other stuff. No. Let's say if your leg get cut off, I can regenerate
Yeah,
with those
that's
cells.
great. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. So they've been sitting on her cells for years. It's no telling what they done came up with. We're talking about regenerative teeth, regenerative mouth, regenerative eyes, and she ain't the only one. That's just one person they probably told y'all.
Oh,
That's probably other people, yeah. That's probably other black folks running around here regenerative cells that they probably came across. But I
Wait a minute.
know that,
Oh, a black female.
yeah,
Wait a minute. Lax.
yeah,
The
Hannah relax.
Lax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They took her cells and her cells probably locked up in some lab, underground lab somewhere that we don't know about. And they have been able to use her stuff to create all types of medicine formulas and all types of stuff. But that's not what the real thing that you can really do with it. We're talking about regenerative arms, legs, eyes, brains, any type of thing. Like her cells regenerate. So like if you was to kill one cell off, the other cell would just yeah, nice try, buddy. But the other cells start regenerating themselves. Yeah,
what?
yeah. That shit's crazy. You get a chance, look that shit up. And she ain't the only one. There are other black folks around here that can do the exact same thing.
That's just like that show that we watch, Bird. Cloning Tyrone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tony Tyrone, prime example. Tony Tyrone. Uh, that right there got a lot to do with it. Like a lot of people said, some of these people walking around here are actually clones. Some of these presidents, these senators, like a celebrity get into a bad accident, and then
Mm-hmm.
he ain't the same no more. He's
Oh my!
all different. Yeah, yeah, man. There's a lot of shit be going on with these motherfuckers, man.
They
Yeah, it's
said
like, yo, man, this
two
ain't my
clones.
husband.
They said Michael is a clone. They said Gucci Man a clone. Bruh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That Tony shit's getting kind of serious now. Now they trying to pass a law where they can actually clone actual people.
They'll get there.
Yeah. I think they trying to. They already done it. They're just trying to. They just trying to get people to accept it.
Right.
They just trying to get people to accept it. It's already been done.
It's just people not on board with suspicious shit like that because what they know is that, oh shit, damn, I might be next. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you go to the hospital and you signing them papers, y'all got to be careful with that. When you sign them papers, they ask you, have you not necessarily cloned or can you donate your body to science if something was to happen to you? You know what I'm saying? They ask you shit like that. They
Hell
ask
no, nigga.
all the time because I have lupus. So they want to use my damn body when I'm done. They want to see how the lupus is performed. How about y'all do that shit right now? Go ahead and take our blood work, which y'all already do every fucking 3 months. Take our blood work and do y'all damn job. I don't gotta clone people. You need to figure out what is going on with the lupus. How is it there? Why is it there? Why is it flare up randomly? You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all need to be doing y'all research on. And just so y'all know, it is May. It is Lupus Awareness Month. So they need to get on their shit.
Oh, they already got a cure for it.
Not lupus.
Yeah, they do. They already got a cure for it.
Not lupus. There's no cure for lupus.
Yeah, they do. They just
No,
ain't telling you.
bro. You know what?
They just ain't telling you. Yeah, they got man. Listen, man, they got a cure for all that shit. They got a cure. Everything that you can think of, they got a cure for. Ebola, they got a cure for it. COVID, they got a cure for it. They got a cure for every single thing that you can think of. They just not telling you yet because they can't make no money off of it. They can't make money off it if they cure you. But if they keep you on these pills every month, hey, we can get paid. Hey,
Well, they
watch yourself.
will provide a cure. This is a conspiracy. Real quick, they have a cure. This is what I think too, right? Because all these vaccines or whatever, it, don't let people fool you. They're not just vaccines. You know what I'm saying? They are cures for shit. They just don't want to give it to people. But anyways, I think because they always reach out to me and see if I want to do a lupus study. Okay, so y'all want me to fucking be a guinea pig? Is really I really want to say. Um, just so y'all can have the vaccines and shit that y'all already have, and implant that shit in me and see how I react to it. If it's a success, oh, it's a cure for it. Bitch, you already had the shit in the lab spewing. You know what I'm saying? You already had the shit. Why not push the shit out to the market and see what a good market come up you gonna get? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
can
yeah.
get on about this shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That shit run deep. I'm gonna throw another little hint at you. Now this right here, I've been telling people for years. They've been we have been genetically gene slicing for centuries.
Mm-hmm.
The Egyptians were some of the first people to do genetic slicing. That's one of the reasons why you look at some of the hieroglyphics, you see a goat head, you see a alligator head. Like these people were way ahead of their time.
Mm-hmm.
Way ahead of their time. So you just look at the genetic slicing on that, it's on a whole different level. Like we're so far behind, it's ridiculous. But I wouldn't be surprised if they found a way to take genetic slicing and slice somebody's head off and put an alligator head, goat head, and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's all type of shit, man.
Oh my god.
It's all type of shit. Yeah, this shit ain't nothing new up under the sun.
It ain't. It's something that's always been there.
Yeah, they just want to experiment on black folks because we the first humans on the planet. Let's experiment on that nigga. Yeah, we injected him with 40 different diseases, and he still ain't died yet. Well, don't worry, we got
That's
10
what they
more
want
we can
to
inject him with.
That's why it took all them people from Africa. You know what I'm saying? They want the remain to keep and hold us. They want to own us, bro.
Yeah, well, the reason why I told my homeboy, I said, man, have you ever noticed it'll be one black man out there, and it'll be nine cops, and they all surround your ass. I said, I want you to really think about this. Why are these people surrounding one black man? Oh man, they 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 scared he gonna whoop everybody ass. No. You missing the whole point. It's not the fact that he can whoop their ass. It's something else that you haven't noticed. Now, what's in inside all our bodies? Atoms, right? Now,
Yep.
when we made the atomic bomb that we dropped on Japan, what was inside that atomic bomb? Atoms. So we sliced the atom, right? So if there are atoms inside your body, I try not to give people ideas, but I'm just saying, if I slice one of these atoms, yeah, nigga, my whole body is a fucking bomb.
I can't with you.
So motherfuckers ain't thinking on that fucking level. So that's one of the reasons why they surround your ass. It's like, man, this nigga might pull some shit out of his ass. Yeah, you're right, I could. That's one of the reasons why they surround you. They surround your ass. They always have these extra equipments and AI robots coming after your ass and shit. They gotta come up with all these extra technology shit to come after your ass. Cause they afraid you gonna go X-Men on their ass one goddamn day. Yeah, that shit run deep. A lot of people think, oh, you be out there marching, Black Lives Matter. These motherfuckers got tanks, drones, and helicopters, and you out there with picket signs and paint. The fuck you gonna do? But
We go about things the wrong way,
yeah,
man.
yeah, we just don't know how really powerful we really are.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Exactly, bro.
You don't know. Yeah,
If we come
man,
together as one unit, bro, we could be unstoppable.
it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Ugh.
Yeah, one day we'll learn. One day, see, I should have kept my mouth there. Now some black kid gonna be somewhere. Man, I wish he didn't tell me that. Now I can make me a. He gonna be somewhere making an atomic bomb in his damn garage somewhere. I should have said, hey, don't take no, don't take my idea now
But
and do
listen,
something stupid.
they don't really have faith in our generation, our age. They will listen to these Einstein little kids before they listen to us. You know them little, I ain't gonna say little shits, but you know those little kids that be on what's that show? Smarter than a fifth grader? And
Yeah.
the kids that be graduating from Harvard all early and shit. Oh, he's
Yeah,
a genius or whatever. If that nigga go into the White House and start saying shit, they will listen to him before they listen to us right now.
yeah, yeah.
This world's so fucked up, bro. Like y'all follow anybody. You know what I'm saying? We don't do our own damn research.
Yeah, you gotta dig real deep. And the deeper you dig, you'll understand that the planet keeps getting blacker and blacker. That's
Mm-hmm.
when white folks keep digging. They keep digging in the ground. Hoping they find that white person. But every time they keep digging, the planet just keep getting darker and darker and darker.
I can't.
Hey man, I can't. Hey man, y'all want to know who y'all real people really is? You want to find out y'all really ancient selves? Yeah, I would tell y'all where they at, but they don't like your ass anyway. That's why they
That's
ain't came back. Y'all white folk want to really know where y'all ancestors you can't find. Yeah, they left y'all asses here.
you stupid.
They left y'all asses here. Yeah, that's a whole other topic in itself.
All right. I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Well, we don't hit another 2 hour podcast, but we've been dominating. I don't care what nobody say. We've been dominating. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find a way to get us paid. Cause ain't no way we out here speaking all these facts and don't get paid. But we are on YouTube, so we will forever be on the internet. I just want y'all to let
Sure,
that sink in.
for sure.
But until we meet again next Monday, 8:30 p.m., y'all stay blessed and have a good night. And I'm gonna end it here. Peace.
Peace,
Peace.
everybody.